Hello, welcome back, everybody. How you doing? David Snedeker here. Um, Let me pull up your chat. Good to see you all. Thanks for going out and coming back in. I don't know how many people do you know that have over 2,000 people watching them, and I kick you out and then ask you to come back. I needless to say, I wanted you to get that monologue out. I think that was important, and I've only done that a handful of times on my broadcast. And I hope you like that. I hope that that was helpful to you. And for those of you who went out, shared it out, and came back, thank you. Thank you for doing that. I'm so glad you're here. The reason why I wanted to come back, I've also just left it at that before, and went in the house, got some food, and sat down in front of a movie or something to take the edge off. And so I've done that before, but I don't want to leave the Snedheads hanging on the eve of something that I believe is going to be very major. And I hope it is. Christina, hey Dave, I was so tired this morning. That was quite a show last night. Thank you, Christina. We did 8 hours last night, folks. We did an 8-hour show. Todd and I both got up and went to a full day of work, and then we're back with you this evening. I'm going to have Todd and Cindy call in very shortly, and have a little chat about what's going on and what we can look forward to tomorrow. And Lori, we love you, Sned. Thank you. I love you too. Pamela, Twitch should be up and running. I was just on Twitch looking it up. Yeah. Yes, please, Robin, thank you. Please, if you're on YouTube, folks, please hit the thumbs up, the like button, and please share this broadcast out as best you can. Elaine, Dave, that's one sweet 17 on your wall. There were only 3 of those made. The artist Mindy has one, you have one, and I have the third. Mindy sent this to me, Elaine. Look at that, guys. Do you see the Q? It might be a skew, but that is a Q, which kind of masked the one that I have up there, and which I love, and hand painted, right? So Mindy, thank you, and Elaine, yes, I was going to, of course, mention that because, I can't not talk about the elephant queue in the room, right? I mean, it's you know when something new is on my wall. So Mindy, thank you. That was so sweet. And folks, some of you have sent some gifts, and I have not had a chance to thank you. The donations. Please know that I am grateful, and we're in the middle of a war right now. And that's why we're doing 8-hour shows, 7-hour shows, 6-hour shows, and doing what we can for each other, okay? And it's, I don't see anybody else doing that out there. And the reason why we do it is not so much that I'm long-winded, although maybe just a tad, but that Sheila said it was 8 hours, 4 minutes, and 12 seconds, Dave. Thank you, Sheila. Thanks for clocking that. Yes, Judy, thank you. Bannon was pardoned today. Okay, fantastic. But at any rate, we dive into the information to look, where we can find a way to navigate through this maze, right? And so that's why we go so late. Lori, I watched the entire show last night. You guys are machines. Thank you. Yes, and we're on a mission. Carmen, thank you for all your information. It was a hell 4 years, and I wish you the best. And God keep you all safe during this destructive years under the Democrat crooks and Rhino full of crap. I don't think we're going to be under the Democrat crooks, folks. I don't believe that for a second. A lot of power out in California all day. Amy, we got to notice that was going to happen. And the reason they do it, now folks, I've been on this rock for about 55 years. And never before do I remember ever turning power off because of high wind. But all of a sudden, because of high wind, they're turning power off. Doesn't make any sense. I know it knocks over poles or whatever, but it's ridiculous. It's almost tomorrow. Judy, you love the 17. Isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome? Dizzy, had to search for the broadcast, usually just shows in followed. I get that a lot where the notifications aren't sent, even though you hit the notification. So please make sure the notification bell is on. Is that Cindy Johnson? Our internet is down. Okay. Yeah, cool cue. Twitch is not showing I was live. I was just on there. Maybe go out and come back in. Yeah, happy Justice is Coming Eve, Dave, and all you great patriots. Thank you. I feel like we are on the eve of something fantastic. And Ernie, yes, I'll do that. Todd, and let's see. Mitch McConnell said if Trump pardons Julian Assange, he will make sure Trump gets impeached. Let me tell you something, Mitch. You're not going to be around much longer. No, sorry, Mitch. You're going to be somebody's bitch at Gitmo. That's your fate. That's where you're going. California customers tracked 12 million, state outages 258,000. Yes, Haspel resigned, folks. We knew that was happening. We knew that was coming, that she was going to be gone. Yes, so okay, so the indoctrination we can now live stream on YouTube. That's changed. Yeah, isn't that cool? All right, so Susie Blues says mine is showing live and she's on Twitch. 8 the Reaper 8 1776 reset tomorrow. I am, yeah. Here's to that. Let's see. You're not listed as live in the lobby. Okay, Carl. I'm not sure how that works. So do they have to click on the actual broadcast to go live? Sarah, love you, Dave. Thanks for all your efforts. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Sarah. You're welcome, and so glad you're here, and so glad that we're together here. Hi, Sherry. 600. Where's the 600 on YouTube? Yes, please hit the thumbs up because that'll drive up the traffic, our possibility. And folks, if you haven't shared out that monologue, please do so. How was that? I ask you guys to share that, but one of the things I don't ask you is, do you think that first hour and a half that I just did, do you think that is worth sharing with people that could possibly use a little wake-up call? Somebody on... It was great. My fam needs to hear it. Absolutely. I shared it on MeWe. Thank you. I haven't done that on MeWe, Dixie. Thank you for taking care of that and holding space over there for the Snedheads, by the way. You can share that link if you want, Dixie. Dave, what do you think of Alex Jones? He had a bizarre video today. Freaky. Teresa, I don't know about the video today, but I'll tell you this about Alex Jones. I'm grateful to Alex Jones for being a part of my awakening 14 years ago. And now, because of the way I've seen him act, and also seen him act around this topic over there, and I know his family is involved. I think he, unfortunately, might be CIA and not to be trusted, because he's throwing Q under the bus in a big way. And I think that's a really, really wrong thing to do, because if you really understand 17 like we do, you understand that this cannot be a psychological operation. And I've said in the past, folks, if 17 is a psychological operation just to keep us passive, guess what? They screwed up, because they gave us way too much information to ever be put back in the bag. Yeah. Because if this revolution isn't ended by President Donald John Trump with 17 in our military, it's going to be ended by patriots. And that's another conversation. Let's see. Ivanka tweet, heart walks softly. I'll check that out. 6:47 time tomorrow reference. I will absolutely pull that up. We'll pull up the Q app. So I'm gonna pull up some other stuff that came up today too, that I want to share with you guys, and that I'm excited about in terms of communication. Can you post the Twitch link, please, Pamela? Let me see. Oh, by the way, were you guys able? Thank you, Annie. I would not have shared it if I didn't think it was worthwhile. Thank you, Annie. I know that. And I appreciate you. Let me see. Can one of you guys, Carl? Can you drop the Twitch link? Oh, there you guys. You guys are already on it. I don't need to bother. You guys are amazing. Okay. I'm not going to lie. After hearing POTUS give his farewell speech, I felt so deflated and depressed. And I'm not. I understand. Remember, we're supposed to enjoy the show. Okay. Let's see. Hello, love you, Dave. You are right. Smaller bit for people are more able to share and watch, and more will watch. Thank you. Amen. Yeah, guys, when you do an 8-hour show, I get it when you don't want to share that to your mom, because she doesn't have 8 hours to sit and watch a broadcast. So even that, the hour and a half was kind of long. Kathleen, your monologue was phenomenal, Dave. Thank you. We'll share. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. 9/11 here. Kurt. 9/11. Here we go. Okay. So let me get to Cindy and Todd. If you guys want to call in, I'd love to get started. VK tweet Back to the Future. Let's see. Gina, I ate a ton of popcorn. I meant to make some popcorn tonight, but I'm going to have it in the morning. By the way, I think I'm going to do a broadcast tomorrow morning during the inauguration. Let me confirm that. Is that supposed to start at 9 o'clock, or how's that supposed to go down, folks? Do you know? Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Hi, Cindy. Patriot Mama.
Hello. Yes.
I love it.
I love all the snatheads out there. We got excited there for a minute. Our internet went down and then it came back up.
Is that right? I thought you said I got excited there because when you cut off, that we thought we had the night off.
Well, that too. We fell asleep earlier, but hey.
Yeah.
2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, no kidding. Well done last night, by the way. Thank you for all your efforts and your passion to, support the Snedheads and what we're doing here. Let's see.
Yeah, we could sent you some cute little pictures that we just saw on Fox.
Oh, is that right? Somebody just asked me if I'm looking in the
Yeah.
foxhole, and I am absolutely looking into that. So thank you. I'm going to make a reminder of that. So you sent me pictures. You said on Fox. Did you say?
Yeah, in the show chat. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's bring up some of this, folks. Let's see what we got here. Lot to talk about tonight. Let me entertain you. Let me. Okay. Enough of that. Enough of that. All right. Knock it off, Cindy. All right. Um. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I
Okay.
know better than to sing online.
Crimes against humanity. Trump administration determines China has committed genocide. Folks, I've been talking about Mike Pompeo's ramp up of the China situation. Okay? And this morning, I went into my dry cleaner and I saw that I think it was Pompeo was on talking about genocide of the Uyghurs, which, as you know, guys, I've been talking about for years. And that to me was okay, this is it. They're going to show China's crimes against humanity and the absolute tragedy that is occurring over there, and then they're going to tie our elections and all these corrupt politicians to China. Guardsmen disguise. QAnon members mulled plans to infiltrate inauguration. This is the narrative. They sent guardsmen home after looking at their social media accounts. Okay, and so here they are with this narrative, and it's QAnon dumbasses. There is no QAnon, Q, and then the anons. Exactly. They're trying to group. Cindy, talk to me about that. Tell me what you were thinking with that, please.
Well, they're trying to group everyone in this little narrative that they want to put out there. They think that um, they're trying to make it so that we're this one bad collective,
Yep.
and they're trying to make everyone believe that we're out to destroy, the Biden team and everything, and that
Yeah.
we're against, that we have these guns ready to come after everybody, and that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that they're just driving that narrative of it's
Yeah.
QAnon, it's QAnon, it's QAnon, it's QAnon,
Yeah.
trying to get everybody fearful of the QAnon, and even family members, oh, it's a cult and everything. It's like, really? Do your research.
Yes. You know, Cindy, if one of the snedheads went out and robbed a bank, okay, and then they tried to discredit me, okay, so there is Dave, and then there's Dave Anon, okay.
Right.
All right, they're very separate things, right? There's me, and then there's a
Exactly.
snedhead that it just just an anonymous person out there who happens to listen to the words I speak or what have you, happens to read what Q posts, and now is going to go out and think they know what the hell they're doing. Meanwhile, they probably didn't read 5,000 posts. They probably read maybe 20, maybe
Right.
100.
Right.
And they're trying to group. Absolutely, you're right on target. They're trying to group those together. And 17 has said those exact words.
Yeah.
There is 17, and there are anons. There are no 17 anons. But that just
Yep.
shows the ignorance of our mainstream media, right?
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
Fox has showed their ignorance over and
Yep.
over, especially lately.
Well,
They're
yeah.
definitely not a wolf in sheep's clothing anymore. They're just
Nope.
out there.
Yeah, exactly. And never before was it more apparent, folks. Thank God we had the election we did. Otherwise, we wouldn't. Many. I knew Fox was bad, but many did thought Fox was on their team, and they're not.
Well, and once you become awake, you see everything. I mean, commercials, everything. Todd and
Right.
I, all day long, even the most innocent of things, you're seeing how that they're putting it out there. Just everything is right there in your face.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just amazing how that we were so asleep for so many years.
Yeah. Um, the uh, the thing about the discrediting of 17 is it's so absolutely invasive and pervasive. Um, and and so yes, I saw this, Jim, today. So the Pence and the second lady are going to the inauguration, right? And they're skipping President Trump's farewell at Andrews Air Force Base,
Of course.
which
Shocker.
we could have predicted, right, Jim? So yes. Tammy Duncan said, "True, my Woody doll says somebody poisoned the water hole." Yeah, yeah, he poisoned it, all right. Um, Tony says, anyone here with us listening to Dave every day should not be afraid. Thank you, Tony. I absolutely agree with you. Yeah, and Pence doesn't have a choice. They're acting like, Tony, they're acting like, Pence decided that he's not going to go to President Trump's farewell. Yeah, that wasn't his choice, folks. He made his bed a long time ago, and now he's got to sleep in it.
Just like this.
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
Hey, down on the scroll on the bottom of Fox, it says they were systematically killing the Uyghurs, and then it said, why did it take so long to Senator Pompeo? I mean, to Secretary Pompeo, why did it take you so long to announce this? And he said, because when you announce something like this, you have to make sure you're right.
Yep. I saw him say that live this morning. That's a great point. When you have,
It's
yeah.
like, wow, talk about right up to the last minute. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're right on tying that together. Talk about, that's a wake-up call.
Well, you know what's so brilliant about that is that that's a form of neurolinguistic programming. Because what he said was, they said, why did it take you so long to come out with this, right? Almost like discrediting him or discrediting the process or discrediting the State Department. But when the moment he says, because when you release something like this, you have to make sure that you're right, which absolutely solidifies this in fact.
Right.
Which is brilliant.
Yeah, obviously we would have we would have released it 2 weeks ago if we did, based on the information we had then. But now the information we have now,
Yeah.
we're right.
Exactly.
It's like, whoa.
Exactly.
I mean, it's hard to believe this is scrolling across the bottom of the scroll because, and it said several other nations have joined in the accusation. So you can see the world turning right here.
Yep.
And what they say in the 17 drop, as the world turns?
Yes. Yes.
Huh. I wonder if I ought to go to that drop.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
While he's doing that, I need to let you know from
Yes.
Christy, we have 4 SNED mods that are now suspended. Dixie, Christy, Barbara, and Jennifer.
Good job.
You
How did I miss that?
naughty little girls. And excuse me, what
thought I would've
you
been on
what
that
have you been
roll.
doing? What the hell are you?
Slacker.
Huh? Slacker is right.
Slacking off.
Deep
Slacker. You can't be a part of the cool club, Cindy.
No,
If you
that's
still
why I
got an
changed my
account.
name. I changed my name from the Cindy to Patriot Mama. That threw him for a loop.
So, folks, think about that. Our four of our mods are completely, so they're having to bend over backwards, I think, probably through Restream to keep the room kosher, huh? Yeah.
Plus, I go on there and I almost daily I'm going on there and getting rid of those fact checker bots and everything too. I think that makes a little bit of a difference too.
I think it does too. Why is Twitch not up yet? Twitch should be up, folks. I don't know what's going on with that.
It'd be a shame if everything's going down for good, huh?
I know. We might
Probably
actually get
tomorrow.
some sleep.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah. Nope, they're not down
shit.
yet. Not
Yeah,
down
good
yet.
night. This is not.
Nope, they're not down yet.
I can't
Not
get on
down
my
yet.
computer.
Yep, guys,
Yeah,
I
this
am
is-
live on the Indoctrination. TV, twitch.tv/the Indoctrination. I am up and rolling live on Twitch, and you got a bunch of Twitchers on here. Oh, you never got notified I was back on? Yeah, the notifications are not foolproof. Sue is banned on Fascist Book. Yeah, so, Jeff, that video, folks, I don't know if any of you saw that video, but basically there was a video today where a gentleman was blurred out and he talked about the killing the Supreme Court justices in order for Hillary to install who she wanted, including the killing of Scalia. And let me talk to that for just a moment, guys. When was Scalia murdered?
That was only, what? Was it 3 years ago?
Let's see. Died February 13th, 2016.
Seth
Pretty
Rich
close.
was July 10th.
And that was, while Barack Obama and Joe Biden were in office, right? Shellen, yes, there are 4 videos of that guy talk. I've only seen one. But again, like, what is that all about, right? Like, I could very easily cover my face and say those exact same things, and also and be spot on with all of it. I knew about Scalia when it happened, and Obama was a part of that directly because he escaped he left his Secret Service. I followed his plane, like Monkey Works kind of deal. And he ducked out on his Secret Service and went to tech on his way to California. Went to Texas, but I could block myself out and say these same things. So who is this, right? Who is this? At this point, we want to see 17 POTUS, Scavino, Pompeo, and the actual declassification of documents. Yeah. Santa Baby, he wasn't cut around the neck. He was killed by a pillow. A pillow.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not Mike Lindell's pillow.
No. This was, you can breathe through that one, I think. This was one that you couldn't breathe through. Well, Santa Baby, if you have some information on that, I'd be happy to look into that. But I looked into that very heavily when it happened, and they found him with a pillow on his face. So let me see. Scavino just posted on Facebook. Okay. The girl who talked about it is now dead. Yeah, please send me some stuff. I haven't looked at that in quite a while. I'd be happy to look into that a little bit more. Maybe do a little something on the broadcast about it. So thank you for bringing that to my attention. So let's So what we're seeing here with this China thing is something that is going to be able to tie them into the election fraud as well. And once you show that they are committing genocide, that's going to destroy their business around the world. Because, and by the way, our government has known that's been going on for some time. I don't know why they've waited either. But obviously there's a reason why they did. Because if I've known that that's been going on for years, then they have known. I don't know more than they do. So they have more assets and more ability to figure that stuff out. But there's a reason why they did it now. And I think here's the thing about that is that's a pretty big punch. But once they start to show what they've been doing with our elections and with our people and how those people are tied in with these genocidal maniacs, that's going to be the end of China. Yeah, Sue, great point, because white hats are in control. That's probably why they released it now, right? Yeah, I like that. That's a great point. Yeah.
Right. Remember we talked pre-show and I said it's the unveil?
Yep.
Wonder what D-Class holds in the morning.
Oh, man. This is going to be unbelievable. Yeah.
Good night, everybody. Okay. I've got to get some sleep.
I hear you. What's that? You're spoiled, man.
Sleep is a four-letter word.
Exactly. We're in the middle of a war, dude. Come on. You can sleep when the war's over.
But I'm in a comfy foxhole right now.
Are you? So let me see. Just let me see. Yeah. So guys, the OAN. You guys are concerned about OAN. And we don't think that that's happened, okay? But how interesting, what's really interesting, and I think, let me see, this is 33 seconds. Let's play this, and let's just see what OAN says here. And so you guys can see it. And just, let's just watch this. Hold on.
Yeah, we'll clear it up.
A lot of work and a lot of effort, and this is not going to be solved overnight. It's not going to be solved within the coming weeks. It's not going to be solved within the coming months. This is going to be a long-term investigation, and rest assured, the Bureau, the Department of Justice, all the U.S. attorneys across the United States that are assisting in these investigations, everyone is in for the long haul.
Joe Biden's swearing-in ceremony. He will remain in federal custody until a detention hearing on Friday. The former governor of Michigan is being charged.
Wow. Okay. So let's just watch that transition there real quick.
In for the long haul.
Joe Biden's swearing-in ceremony. He will remain in federal custody until a detention hearing on Friday.
Now, here's where the real reveal is for that. That, Todd, we live in a world where the man who is about to be sworn in as the most powerful man on the planet, and a video comes out and we have to figure out if it's real or not. That is just the fact that could be real should tell you everything you need to know about this sham inauguration. The fact was like, wait a minute, is that real? Did he actually get picked up? Right? Did he actually get arrested? Or right? That's the
Yeah.
absolute. I mean, you know, um,
Well, we were talking earlier about everybody being on high alert so long.
uh-huh.
By that I mean
Mm,
all of your senses. You're
yep.
thinking so
We're so
hard, and
ready.
you're
Yeah.
extracting and expecting, and you're researching, and it's
Yep.
like, but then when you find what you think you're looking for, you have to verify that. And I mean
Yep.
verify it. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna post this because it happened. No, you got to verify that.
Yep.
It because to me, if it was a smooth piece of video where you
Mm-hmm.
could see the voice and you could see her lips meeting up with it all together in one
Mm-hmm.
line, then I would be a little bit more excited. Yet still, I'd be thinking, did they CGI it? Is somebody really, what are they doing? And I
Right.
still would have verified it. But
But yes.
the choppiness of it, and the cut back and away, and
Yeah.
it just, and it doesn't look like, oops, it looks like a manufactured piece to me. But
Yeah.
I'm wishful. I'm wishful that it's, I am. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he's already been taken out, but when he
Yep.
had the boot on,
Yep.
um, but that's just me.
So thank you, Dolly and Lindsay, for that. And here's the thing. Um, just the that was really choppy, and it looked like what you said, like it was done, somebody cut it in their garage kind of deal. But what an amazing troll of Biden. Like if that, he's going to see that, his people are going to see that, and what an amazing troll. What must be going through his mind right now as they're vetting the National Guard. They're sending many home because they're pro-Trump, or they're pro-right-wing conspiracy theory Q, right? Um, yeah.
Dave,
So
nobody that voted for Trump will ever be able to be in his presence.
exactly, exactly, exactly. Which means he's
Most of the country.
yeah, he's got his family, and I think even some of his family voted for Trump. Um, but Carolyn, thank you for sending that as well. Many of you sent that to me. And
Have you seen the Byron York um, thing about Nancy Pelosi yet?
no.
Okay, I got to send that to you because while we're kind of putting things in question out there on trial, I
Okay.
want you to see. I want you to see this, and it dots all the I's and crosses all the T's on first glance.
Oh, the other thing, by the way, they showed Biden's picture, but Christopher says, Dave, look at the bottom of OAN video. It's about a guy from Chicago. So they were
Yeah.
talking about somebody else, but showing Biden. That's how you can get. That's how you get the indoctrination, folks. Yeah, ban and pardon. That's huge. That's
Okay,
huge.
I sent you the it's a document. It's coming from, it looks like a verified Twitter account, Byron York.
Okay.
Everything looks kosher.
Okay.
What?
Did you send that direct?
I,
Okay.
I sent it. Yeah, I sent it to
Okay.
you.
Um, I'm getting the where they asked the presidential order. That's what I'm getting from you.
It,
Is it the Fox thing?
no, no, it's a Byron York. It says showdown in letter Pelosi, Schiff, Schumer, Schiff, and Warner. It
Oh
should
yeah,
be in
yeah,
your box. Yeah,
yeah. Okay, yeah. The seditious letter.
yeah.
Okay. And let me pull that up for everybody.
So this is what
Okay.
was sent to me.
Yes. Now, tell me about it. What your thoughts are on it?
Okay. It's a letter basically that, well, I'll just read it first. Showdown. in letter, Pelosi, Schumer, Schiff, Warner order intel agencies to ignore presidential order on D-class until consulting with Congress. So basically, when the President of the United States ordered everything declassed on a subject, they wanted to double check what the President was able to release. That's a seditious.
Right.
That's seditious.
Yeah.
And very damning.
Yes.
And it says, in light of the assurances you provided, we request an immediate briefing to the Gang of Eight from you prior to any disclosure of the affected material by your agencies to anyone at the White House. Among other issues of concern, we will need you to clarify in person the exact review process that will be undertaking, including the White House's role in and the visibility into this process and the specific White House officials expected to be involved. Your agency's proposed redactions and plans to protect investigative equities and sources and methods, including efforts to mitigate harm that may result from these disclosures, and how you intend to comply with the statutes binding on the President and executive branch of officers and employees, including the Privacy Act. Your agency's review and any communication with the White House on the substance of this material should not proceed further until you have briefed the Gang of Eight in person.
Right. Right.
And it says, thank you for your immediate attention. We appreciate meeting as soon as possible. Signed, Charles Schumer, Mark Warner, Adam Schiff, and Nancy Pelosi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you see Byron York. He has a blue check mark up at the top.
Yep.
This would be a seditious letter. Damn right.
No
and it
question.
looks all.
No
and
question.
it look because it's subverting the president's order. And the president can declass anything he wants at any time. He's the only person on the planet that can declass anything at any time.
Yes.
He could tell you, he could say, hey, I want that file on the aliens, and I want everybody to know everything we know about alien life forms.
Yep.
And what's supposed to happen is they're supposed to get their asses in there and get all the files together, and then they have a meeting. And if President Trump says, I want all the names and everything in there, if he decides that it's okay to do it, then everything goes out. Well, what they do in the deep state, all the way down to the secretarial pool, they slow walk everything. They tell people ahead of time what's coming out, and they get other people involved, and they grind it to a halt. And basically the bureaucracy takes over the presidency.
Right.
And, if it were in fact the other way around, if Obama had done that with his own deep state in place, and he said, hey, we're going to declass this, that would have zipped out in the afternoon. They would have worked overtime on it to get it out. So this would be damning. I mean, this would be sedition, no problem. But the problem I had, Dave, is when I went to Byron York's Twitter account looking for the actual original,
right.
It's nowhere to be found. And I don't, could it have been removed? Well, I didn't see any removed tweets. And there was no other mention of it. I would have thought that there would have been another mention by a journalist like Byron York.
So it's basically, it's by just, not just going with that, but looking him up on Twitter, you're able to confirm that this was not accurate.
Well, I can confirm that I can't confirm it.
Right.
I mean, it looks really good. It's well done. It's well worded. It looks official. The signatures, I mean, if it's a fake, it's a good fake.
Right.
But I don't know how I could confirm it otherwise unless, what about those blue letters there? Would that take us anywhere where we could do some more digging on it?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I started to talk about that when I reported on this. Was it last night or the night before? Um,
Oh, I've never seen this.
oh, okay. So I did this. Went over this, guys. What night was that? Was that last night or Saturday? And I
Oh,
think
it must have been Saturday because I think
okay.
that's when I had when did I have a night off? I don't remember.
Yeah. Um,
Sunday night, I think.
so they couldn't find the page I was looking for.
Okay.
Um,
But you can see where, I looked at it and I was like, damn, it's got the check mark.
yeah.
Everything looks good. But you have to reconfirm everything.
Yeah.
We're in a disinformation war as well as an information war.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the worst case scenario for us is that we start spreading bullshit
Right.
because it discredits us.
Right.
Now, we can say, hey, this exists. If anybody out there can confirm it, great. Maybe
Yep.
there's a piece of paper somewhere that actually verifies it. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
But I just can't confirm it. So, but you got to do this with every piece of information now.
Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, so guys, when I shared this, I think, where did this come from? I can't remember where this came from, but we went with this. I talked briefly on it, did not confirm it. And also, the other thing I want to apologize to you all for is that we were directing you towards General Hyten last night, his telegram. And it appears as though that is a fraud. And so, we had to go through that process. But at the same time, on a night, Todd made a joke about it, but on a night that we opened with no outside comms, we went to outside comms. Why? Because we are so thirsty for justice that we are willing to believe an OAN cutaway of Joe Biden in police custody as just because they show his picture when they're speaking about somebody else. So we need to be careful, right? We need to be careful.
Well,
yes.
we also have to ask ourselves why. I did that last night on the general. I was like, why is he doing this? And
Yeah.
if he's saying it's coming, just do it. It's not like a military general to just placate fans.
Chrysanthi Burger FaceTime video.
Uh-huh. Sorry, hold on. Go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, it just didn't make any sense. If they had a military operation that was about ready to go operational and it's this big, why is he posting on Telegram that it's coming?
Yeah, and yes, exactly. And that was kind of giving away a little bit too much with the certainly with the with what was going on, so close to, 0 hour, so to speak.
Right.
But he was
And
telling us things we
we
wanted to hear.
even discussed, how did he get 47 followers in a day? The account was made that day.
47,000. Yeah, 47,000 followers. Yeah.
And I said that he probably had bot help
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah. Yes.
that's what I remember saying last night, that he probably had bots helping. And I meant it when I said it, because it looked official. It was from Joint Chiefs of Staff, but it still didn't make any sense to me, the message that was being put out.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where you have to really do what 17 says and use discernment. You're going to be hurt more by reporting something you hope is true than sitting on it and thinking or trying to verify it, not being able to, but listen to the information, say, yeah, that's a possibility, but don't start sharing it out to everybody, because then they're going to all say, oh, yeah, that was fake, and then you can't take back all of your posts and all the people that were affected by it.
Right, right. Right.
So that's what we really try to work here on that. I mean, we make mistakes. We all do. Easy. I mean, I go back a few times, maybe twice in my life. But you know what I'm saying. I mean, we try to verify everything.
Yeah. They let me see. They marked it as a scam, but he moved it to the Great Awakening. His name is still on it. So the General Heighton, I think, is still at it. Whoever grabbed that account. Scavino posts on Facebook 19 minutes ago. First time since Sunday. Wonder if there's a clue in it. We were going to go to that. Yeah. So good point. Just let's double check our work and make sure that we're able to, corroborate the work. Yeah. So Scavino posted 22 minutes ago, Todd, which would have been 8:51. It would have been. Hold on, let me see if there's a timestamp on this. I don't think there is. A picture of him getting on Marine One. It looks like. Let's get a close up of it. And 23 minutes ago, right now. So that's 8:52. So that's going to be 8:29? Is that right? No. Yeah, 8:29, right? Would be the timestamp on this. There's a dude here we don't know. That's Dan. We don't know this dude. Here's one of the Marines, right? But let's go to 17 drop and go to 8:29. Guys, am I doing the math on that right? 8:29 plus 23 minutes is 8:52. And it goes to zebra_zebra, bring the thunder, kill box 1A to 23X, light_T_1A-23 go 5, 17. Yeah, sounds, bring the thunder. I like that, Todd. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do 2029 too, Colette. Being military with Marine One. 2029. Yeah, so I like that. Here's 2029 military time. Washington Post, QAnon conspiracy movement, very unpopular. New poll finds. Notice any similarities. Trump's historic opportunity is a big, important story. Think polls posted yesterday, WAPO. What are the odds of that? Notice any similarities. These are just hit pieces against 17, which I was just talking about. Why would they so aggressively come after 17? Do you believe in coincidences that all of these news stations, MSN, Vice, NBC News, Real Clear Politics, Roll Call, ABC News, New York Post, The Hill, Axios, CNBC, The Hill Reporter, Politico, Washington Post. Guys, you understand that there are people that are going to read Politico, Axios, and Washington Times, and they're going Washington Post. Washington Times is normally pretty good, but and they're going to think they're well read because they're reading all these different, but they're all owned by similar people or the same people, and they are meant to basically confuse us and manipulate us. Nita Bells sent you a post about an Xbox or something.
Me?
Yeah.
I was I just punched in discernment a little for a little clarification for what's going on right now in the disinformation, and it
Yep.
says when the news is no longer trustworthy, it's up to each of us to use discernment. Have faith and trust in yourself. Unity, not division. WWG1 WGA. But it says fake
Nice.
doctored image video dropped here regarding Epstein explicitly designed to terminate any twit users reposting. Do not take the bait. Use discernment. So 17 has said, let's slow down on the and make sure that we find out and document everything
Yep.
and make sure we're correct.
Yep. Yep. And yeah, fake doctored image video.
Yeah.
What did we just see? Right. Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He
Good
gives
good
us
call
instructions.
pulling up discernment, by the way. I've got the 4 drops pulled up that you found.
There's a lot. They're nice. There's
Yeah. Yeah. Question what you read from every source. Use discernment. Okay. By the way, folks, this is your cult leader here. 17. Okay. Just
Yeah.
remember, the worst cult in history hasn't got laid once. Nobody knows who he is, or they are. Tells you to use discernment in thinking, tells you to think, asks you questions that expand your mind, asks you questions that get you to expose the people who enslave us. Yeah. When the news is no longer trustworthy, it's up to each of us to use discernment. Have faith and trust in yourself. Unity, not division. By the way,
and
Todd,
as Kathy Sokolowitz Acevedo made a good point. She said, you don't just verify on Twitter, and even if that would have been a legitimate tweet from Byron York,
yeah,
that doesn't even make it credible. But Byron York is for the most part, if that's been his checkmark Twitter for all this time, you would have to believe, that that's him because he's been there for a while. But you'd still have to wait and make sure that, that's not verification either.
But by the way, on that subject, one of the Snedheads brought up the point that tweet was from September 2018. So that might be why you couldn't find it, or that might be why maybe it got taken down for some reason.
Yep.
So, but a good point, because what do we always say? Look at the dates, right?
Yep.
Look at the source, right? Okay, so a couple things.
The bottom line on that, Dave, is what we're saying is we're not calling it fake. We're just not confirmed yet.
Yep.
So that's the process.
Here's another thing. Okay, so I think I'm off on the post. Okay, because what I didn't do is I didn't do the Eastern Standard Time, and the Snedheads caught me on that. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, all of you who caught that.
Are you tired, Dave?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. How about you, man? Not at all, right?
Well, I was more awake right now than I was.
Me too, because I'm inspired by the Snedheads here.
I think I am too.
Yeah, I'm inspired by our group, and so that's 11:29, which means that's going to be 23:29. Thank you, MAGA all the way, and all of you that caught me. Okay. All right, April 11th. So this is the timestamp, folks, from the Dan Scavino drop that you see here, him getting on Marine One. So let's try that again. Pretend that never happened. Okay?
Good thing you didn't say we never made mistakes here.
Exactly. Folks, do you understand why it's important to use discernment? Okay? By the way, Todd, do you remember I did a monologue on discernment, and then you did a dive that night, and it led us to discernment? I'll never forget that.
Yep. And then it was like a week later that it was a Tav song.
Yes, that's right. I
It
think it
was
was
three-
even like days later.
Yeah. It was in the same week. It was like that was our word of the week.
Yep.
Yes. By the way, Steph says, what about Dan's reflection on this photo? Let's go back to the photo for a second. An interesting reflection, think mirror, his reflection on Marine One. He's not leaving, he's coming. I love that, Steph. That's a great call.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? So let's see what 1129 tells us. The Hill, Clinton advised Pompeo to stop the purge of State Department. Then, The Hill, Pompeo failed to disclose ownership in business connected to China. Down she goes. So Clinton, I think what I'm reading into this here is that Clinton told Pompeo to stop purging the State Department. And then Pompeo failed to disclose his involvement in China or hers. Pompeo failed to disclose his business ties to a Chinese government oil and gas company in the questionnaire he was required to expose that. So interesting. So the media, Todd, which may or may not be controlled right now by the White Hats, asked Pompeo why he waited so long. Maybe this has something to do with that. Why would Scavino, by the way, send us to this post? Why would POTUS, Scavino, and Q send us to this drop? And then it says, down she goes. So is he talking about she metaphorically, talking about Pompeo? Or China or Clinton? Let's go to 2329, see if any of our questions are answered. Congress, Senate resolution, sponsor, not what you think. Do it, Q. Do it. And
I love it.
Sponsor, now, not what you think. Honored at the UQ. We are at the ready, and the Anon morale is very high. Let's do this. United we stand, strong together. We are honored. Anons are selfless, nameless, faceless, fameless, and fearless. We are grateful. And this is Senator Richard Blumenthal, a resolution urging the release of information regarding the September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks upon the United States.
Boom.
Yes. Now, the latest action of this was 9/26/2018. Agreed to in Senate without amendment and with a preamble by unanimous consent. Okay. Passed Senate without amendment. Resolves that documents related to the events of September 11, 2001 should be declassified to the greatest extent possible so as to provide answers to survivors, the families of the victims, and the people of the United States. Okay, but why?
Class.
But why have we not seen this, and why has Scavino pointed us in this direction?
It got buried in bureaucracy, I'll bet you. Nobody raised the stink.
Yep. Resolution, all actions. Resolution agreed to in Senate without amendment and with a preamble by unanimous consent. Senate Committee on Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs discharged by unanimous consent. So they discharged it. Referred to the Committee on Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs. So It sits in the Committee on Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs, which has sat at since 8/21/2018. Todd, on this day, 9/11, Cindy, 9/11, 119, think mirror, which they're showing us the mirror here on 119. I'm getting my feedback right now. I can hear myself through your phone.
That's weird because I don't have any devices working other
Okay.
than my phone.
Lace Meyer, sad. I am on all day. I collect a lot of info, but there's no sense in trying to help out here. Love you folks, but I am frustrated and will no longer be commenting. Bye with love, Snedders. Why is that? Because we're not picking up your stuff. Because that's not the intention here. But please understand that we've got over 2,600 people in this chat, and we've got a lot of information here. So the less we can actually make this about, us, each individually, I think the better off we'll be. Because if you don't think you're going to grab good information here, that I don't understand where that's coming from. Yeah, it can be frustrating. You know what else can be frustrating? Is being awake for 14 years with a bunch of, assholes that aren't awake yet. And being on this journey and this war and this revolution and still finding people that are making it about themselves. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. And I'm here doing the best I can. So let's talk about frustration, shall we? All right, get over it. Scavino, mirror, on 9/11, on 119 versus 9/11. Think mirror, and then sends us to this drop, which first mentions China, Pompeo, Clinton, which was big today, and also this congressional bill. Why wouldn't they release the information about 9/11? Do it, Q. Boom. United we stand, strong together. We are honored. Anons are selfless, nameless, faceless, fameless, and fearless. We are grateful. Fantastic. What a fantastic communication by Pompeo. Now, let's see. That 9 o'clock was in committee before it went to Senate. Did I go backwards on that? Thank you, Felix. So on that link on the actions, okay, it was referred to Committee on Homeland Security. Then it went to Senate Committee on Homeland Security, okay? And then it went to resolution agreed to in Senate without amendment and with a preamble by unanimous consent. So it's agreed to, but needed to add an amendment to get it done. So this has been sitting there for two years. That doesn't make sense. But thanks for that correction. I was going backwards. Okay. So let's see. Also, somebody said, who's that reflection in the small window? And yeah, I just see this reflection here. There's something here, but I can't quite make it out. Yeah. So, Todd, I haven't looked any deeper into that, but I imagine we might have a few steps to go further. What do you think? Okay.
Yes. 323, the mirror.
Yeah, I
the
see
mirrored
that.
number inside the mirrored timestamp going to the mirror. It's all mirrors here.
And by the way, there's 4 of those, 323s, 323, 323, 323. Here's one down here. 5 of those. 323. 6. 323. 323.
Oh,
7.
I was hoping to stop at 5
8,
because
9, 10, 11. At least 11. 323s. Let's go to 323, shall we? Do we have a number we want to pick off the other one too while we're here? Oh, I got one. Yes.
818.
321.
Yeah, countdown.
Yeah. 321.
Oh.
And it's game theory 323.
Yep.
And I also see 818 too. Nice.
Yeah, 818 is a mirror that sticks out like a in 525.
Uh, 525 and 818.
And we'll start with those. And I mean, I know they're going to be good.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with 321. Post 134 U.S. military. POTUS 137 U.S. military. Okay, so we're going to have to go to those as well. We've been down those
We've been
before.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
323, this was the big one. Why does Barack Obama's ring have an Arabic transcription? Who is this guy? Okay. Let me see if I can find that bit.ly and see if I can get it to pop up. VMN 6V and something's wrong. There's an error, so it's not there any longer. I don't even know if bit.ly's around. There is no God but Allah. That's Obama's ring, but the mainstream media would have you believe he's a Christian. Fourth quarter, Patriots, we fight together. Q, thank you, Q. Helping you is all we want to do. It must be painful to watch us learn what all of you already know. Sorry to be a drag on you guys. I will try my best. Service to God and Patriots, whatever you need, at any time, ready we will well be. We are also very appreciative. God bless each and every one of you. So, interesting dip into Obama. Let's see where 525 takes us. 710, targeted kills, power out, flight reroutes, flight returns, running, public awakening, message spreading wide and far. Goodbye at Jack. Goodbye at Jack. 7 out of 10 flights are targeted kills. Okay? Goodbye at Jack is obviously Twitter. 818. Report, 4 of Sheriff Scott Israel's deputies waited outside Douglas High during school shooting. Still baffles me that people still don't get that nothing was done and nobody was held responsible. Okay? Starsky 322 is Skull and Bones. Who do you think is leaking the info? Take a wild guess. Analyze shooter, pawn, voices in his head. We know. We were taking action behind the scenes. CNN was set up. Stupid. Q. Libel laws, end of MSM. So we know that MSM is going down. That was a Breitbart source here for that. Yeah. Doesn't, nothing really jumps out at me here, brother, other than there's a 636 on the blue.
Yep. That's what I got.
On that 323.
What it looks like is it's an overall view of the field.
Yep.
It's a lot of different things that could come up in D class.
Yep. We're talking false, flags. We're talking
9/11,
Obama, 9/11, 134, 137. Let's bring that up. 134, 137. Let's see, and
636.
636. Okay. And let's see where that takes us. Wow. Okay. So the 134, why were the events in Saudi Arabia extraordinary? Who was arrested? What will bank records provide? Again, declass Saudi Arabia. There's going to be a lot that comes out. Okay. Who was arrested? What will bank records provide? List names, family history, investment ownership stakes, and point-to-point contacts. Remember, Alaweed was a major investor in Twitter, and the last one was Goodbye Jack. Barack Obama, Huma, the Harvard University Muslim Association, Citigroup, U.S. control. Why is this relevant? House of Saud, U.S. control, follow the money. What power shift recently occurred? Was a new king appointed? Yes. Coincidence? Dark to light? Why is this relevant? One side of the triangle removed, first time in history. Other sides falling. Now, pluses, there's 3 pluses, 2 pluses, 1 plus. The 3 plus, I believe, is Saudi Arabia. The 2 plus, I believe, is Rothschilds. And the 1 plus is Soros. When those pluses are behind a Q, that's when it means something different. So the 3 sides of the triangle: Saudi Arabia, Rothschilds, Soros. Okay. Lucinda, he said he would stay up all night to get all the declassified out tonight. Who said that, please? Okay.
I tend to agree with that.
Which part?
Whoever it is.
Yeah, they're staying up all night. Yes.
There's going to be something coming. I mean,
yeah.
They're just not going to walk away and say, "Nice try." I mean, there's a Moab incoming.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Susie QT, I just want to say I love you to everyone on here. Together we stand for making America great again. We will prevail. Stay calm, relax, love one another, and keep your faith at 100%. No room for doubts. Beautiful, Susie. I love it. Yeah, by the way, Sneds, if you post links in the chat, I know I click on almost everything and go look at it, so it's not lost work. Yeah, there's a lot of communication going on between you guys. Let's see. So Iraq, Central Bank of Iraq, these are all the central banks by the Rothschilds, which are over here, okay? These are all going down. These are the banks I was talking about in my monologue that are enslaving humanity. Kenya, people in Kenya, they're enslaved. Korea, Kuwait, Kazakhstan, I didn't pronounce it right, Latvia, Lebanon. Okay, these are all central banks, and all that money goes right to the Rothschilds. As a matter of fact, I think Rothschilds might be 3. Why would Dems have Maxine Waters conduct a follow-up to the State of the Union? What is she used for? Reread past drops. Mouthpiece controlled, carefully crafted out there statements with falsified fake Mueller drops will be made that nobody else would dare say, suggest. Pawn. What do they expect is coming? What must be said to provide a counter-narrative? What might be said to attempt to discredit factual proofs coming? How long do you keep people blind? What must you feed them? Every MSM news station next week will be saying and pushing the exact same counter-narrative, fake news. Mueller fake news, Russia, Russia, Russia. Should that fail, expect a major false flag to force a shift. Predictable. We see all, we hear all, wizards and warlocks. These people are really dumb. Okay, beautiful.
That gives me the warm fuzzies when they quit when they end with these people are dumb or these people are stupid.
I know. By the way, I think
dumb is capitalized too, so that could have double meaning.
These people are really dumb. Deep underground military bases is also dumb.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe if you follow the outside comm of flooding the swamp,
right?
That would be the way to flush the dumbs below.
Yep. Hey, so if you guys also, Todd, there's a number 71 sitting up there next to the
Yep.
00 ID.
Plain as day.
Yeah. So we go to 71. Follow Huma. We were just talking about that. Who
Yep.
connects HRC Clinton Foundation to Saudi Arabia? Why is this relevant? Who's the Muslim Brotherhood? Who has ties to the Muslim Brotherhood? Who is Awan? Who's the Awan group? Where do they have offices? Why is this relevant? By the way, Huma Abedin was the connection from HRC to Saudi Arabia. Define cash laundering. What is the relationship between Saudi Arabia and Pakistan? Why is this relevant? Why would Saudi Arabia provide tens of millions of dollars to U.S. senior government officials? What does Saudi Arabia obtain in exchange for payments? Why is access important? What happened when HRC lost the election of 2016? How much money was provided to the Clinton Foundation by Saudi Arabia during 15-16? In the tens of millions, if not more. By the way, folks, you know how the Democrats were saying no drilling in Alaska, no fracking, no drilling here, no drilling there. Do you know why? Because they're in the pockets of Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia doesn't want the competition because Saudi Arabia has a cash cow going. So that's why Saudi Arabia gives so much money to these people so that they can come in front of the mainstream media and tell you the reason why they're not letting us drill in our own country is for environmental reasons. That's the play. HRC loss of access, power control. Does repayment of funds to Saudi Arabia occur? If so, how? Why did Barack Obama send billions in cash to Iran? Why wasn't Congress notified? Why was this classified under state secrets? Who has access to state secrets? Where did the planes carrying the cash depart from and land? Did the planes all land in the same location? How many planes carried the cash? Why is this relevant? Why does this have to do with North Korea? What does this have to do with North Korea? What does this have to do with Saudi Arabia Foundation cash donations? ISIS, slush funds, follow the money. Who has the money? What is happening in Saudi Arabia today? Why is this relevant? Who is Abdullah bin Abdulaziz? What events transpired directly thereafter? How was POTUS greeted compared to other former U.S. presidents? He did the sword dance. He was treated like a king. Why is this relevant? What's the meaning of the tradition? What coincidentally was the last tweet sent out by POTUS? Why is this relevant? Was that an instruction of some kind? To who? Why relevant? Where is POTUS when that tweet was sent? Why is that relevant? What attack took place in Saudi Arabia as operations were undertaken? Flying objects. What U.S. operators are currently in Saudi Arabia? Why is this relevant? Questions provide answers. Alice in Wonderland. Folks, do you think that this is a psychological operation of this detail? Not even close. Not even close.
And Dave, I think something there is in particular that we can get now. News unlocks the map.
Yes.
Yesterday, wasn't it that President Trump used an executive order to limit the use of drones or unmanned? It was unmanned aircraft, which I would consider drones.
Yes.
Now, see where it says what attack took place in Saudi Arabia as their operations were undertaken.
Yes.
Flying objects.
Nice.
Flying
catch.
objects, could be drones, or it could be the alien technology.
Yeah.
Everything has deeper meaning. He didn't just say flying objects for fun.
Right. Yeah, that could be part
so
of the
we
disclosure.
We have to take things in the news that we see, and we have to apply them to the drops that we're led to. It does unlock the meaning behind why that was put there. And then you have to go to 17. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
This is big.
Yes.
And imagine
Yeah.
ending on that number.
Yep. Um, let's see, Dave. First post off Scavino you said was wrong time, sent to Todd. I think we've got that squared away though, right?
Yeah, guys, I just want you to know my phone goes off about every 3 to 5 seconds. So
Yeah.
just because you sent it to me doesn't mean I'm going to get to it immediately. I'm sorry, I just can't keep up. So that's my little disclaimer. I'll try to catch up here soon. But 17 drops a hell of a drop. And it means more now that we know stuff.
You mean going mirror to 17?
71, yeah, to
Yeah.
17. That had to be done.
Yeah. And this was Obama again traveling in front of POTUS, and the power of POTUS as it relates to the Marines. How can
Yeah.
military intelligence be applied to prosecute bad actors and avoid corrupt agencies and judges?
And judges.
And judges. This is how you bring justice to these people, folks, is you have to do it in the military tribunal outside of bought and paid for judges, right?
Boom.
Right?
Yes.
Let's see. And let's see. And above is reason why the shills are sliding. In case you didn't know, shills log and send new info back to ASF for instruction. They use a 5-prong prepackaged injection. One post auto-generates 4 more at random designated times. Common drive of posts they all tap into. Since they misjudge the influence of the MSM, they are aggressively looking to censor throughout major platforms in exchange for CIA slush funds and worldwide access for expansion of said networks. Everything they do has been forecasted and prepared for.
What did I just mention before when we talked on your ride home today?
Yeah. And
it's AI programs.
It's when you have something like this guy pop up last night, General Hyten, and he's got 42,000 followers already. That's got to be already. It's got to be manipulated by Twitter and by AI, and 17 is still ahead of him.
That's what. Yeah, he's saying that everything they do has been forecasted and prepared for. So,
Yeah.
and Juan 07 was talking about how AI was being used against the digital soldiers, against him, against everybody trying to get anything out.
Right.
They call them sniffer programs, and they Q refers to that in other drops.
Yep.
And isn't it funny that they call it a sniffer program when we're talking about Biden?
Yes. Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, remember when we first did that?
Yeah.
That was hilarious. What's interesting, what's happening is Nelson GOP censures McConnell. The people back home of the areas where these people are from, they're censuring. Like Liz Cheney was censured, and Mitch McConnell was censured. Yeah, he's not going to be around long, folks, because they're turning on President Trump, and the people who support Trump are not happy with that. Not happy at all.
Mitch is double dirty or triple dirty.
Yeah.
He's a swamp creature.
Yeah.
Of the worst kind.
Yep. Yeah. So what is Assange is pardoned? Mary says. Is that right?
I saw that somewhere, but I couldn't verify the source. I don't know what source it was right off the top of my head, but it flew by. I'm sure that would be all over the news.
Yeah, but why? Wait a minute. Why are we not? No, this is September 18th. All right, send a link of where he was pardoned because I'm not seeing it. And Christy, thank you. She says article on show chat. Wow, this is huge.
Trying to catch up.
Oh
Yeah,
no, this is McConnell. This is McConnell. Guys, if you have something on Assange, Mary, where did you see Assange pardoned, please?
I believe it's going to happen, but if it happened right now, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Heads would explode, literally.
Exactly. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we got to verify if we're going to drop something like that, folks. Listen, I've been pulling for Assange for years.
Oh,
okay.
God.
So, if you're going to drop that he's been pardoned and you don't know that, and you haven't dug that for yourself, that pisses me off.
Go sit in the corner.
I'm going to say that right out. Don't be dropping stupid shit here without doing your homework. Okay? I've been trying to get Assange released like at least once a week. I've probably done something on Assange for years. Okay? So don't be dropping bad information here. Come on, people. Let's go. Do your homework and don't show up with shit. Okay? This is a man's life we're talking about. And you're talking to a lot of people who care deeply about this.
Wow.
All right, where you at?
Okay, so 17, I looked and found the mirrored number in 17, which is 474.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay.
And there's a 171. I mean, but the 474 is worth the price of admission.
Awesome. 474. January 6th, they divide, we conquer. Anticipated human nature. Anticipated interruptions by others. Matlock meant to become public. This is not a game. CM, thank you for identification verification.
Christopher
Miller. How can a secure read-only board be set up whereby the message can be safely delivered? If a board was created, you verified identity and control was with you, us. That would eliminate confusion as to identity authorization, correct?
What are we dealing with? We just had fake, or we don't know if it was fake, but it manipulated information.
No mod management, only info dumps. Fact-finding, archiving, discussion, etc. can then be done on a designated follow-up board. Message is all that matters. The Great Awakening. Time is severely limited.
Yes, it is. We're a day away.
Guys, is time severely limited?
And what about our mods? What about our mods, Dave?
Yeah, and our mods just got knocked off. Okay. Unbelievable, guys, how this all comes together. Okay.
We are entering the Twilight Zone.
And by the way, Christopher Miller is red 6. Instruct. Okay?
Yep.
Nice.
And that was a one verification, wasn't it?
Yeah. Instruct 1, you mean?
Yep.
Ah. Yeah. You verified identity. Nice. Nice, bud.
Whoa.
Well done. Well done.
This is Crazy how news unlocks the map.
Yes.
We didn't have the news to make sense of this stuff.
Wow.
But now we plug the
Yeah.
news in, and the news tells you the story.
Yep.
And how did they know this in 2018?
Yeah.
They're smarter than me.
Yeah, exactly.
Very smart.
Trump can do pardons up until the inauguration, I believe. Yeah, that's awesome, bud. Good stuff.
Well, and he's probably not going anywhere, so why the rush? 663, 66 is
Let's see. Let me just check something here. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Now, other comms. I want to show you guys a great comm. I want to show you two comms. And one is, let me get that for you. Hold on. Let's see. Great drop by Scavino, guys. Thanks for that. That was huge. And let me go. Worth remembering this day. Now, this is Cliff Poncier on Facebook. Worth remembering. Remember this day, Keck. Obama documents. John Solomon reports says he has confirmed with the FBI and the White House that documents have been declassified as we await its release. Okay, that was at 4:49 p.m. today. Okay, Lou Dobbs declass dump tomorrow. Tweet at 4:49 on 119. Look at the watch. 4:49. 17 says worth remembering. Okay. 4:49. Look at the day on the watch. The 19th.
I got another confirmation for you on that number, Dave.
Okay. On 4:49.
No, if you just continue.
Shoot. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't have you with me. Sorry. Let me take you back to that. Damn it. Todd, why didn't you tell me? All right.
I'm doing my own thing here.
All right. Obamagate documents. Solomon says he has confirmed with the FBI and the White House that documents have been declassified as we await its release. 4:49 was that timestamp, okay? And worth remembering. Look at the clock. 4:49. Look at that. At 4:49 on the 19th, Lou Dobbs tweets Pompeo's confirmation of a declass and goes straight to 17. Also happens to be January 19th, National Popcorn Day. And 17 says, remember this day. Remember this day. Okay.
Oh, we'll remember this.
And this was from 1/19/2018. And here is our Pepe with a little Q and a little John saluting. Beautiful. Carry on. Nice work, Cliff. What's your confirmation, my friend?
Would you like another confirmation?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so 474 was our last one.
Yes. And there
They divide, we conquer, anticipated, human nature.
Yep.
This is not a game. Okay, look to the blue numbers to the right.
6623.
66 and 23.
Yes.
And you will like it a lot.
Like it.
You're gonna like it.
And there we go. 23. Note military. Let me start with 66 actually. Let's be clear. You're telling us POTUS is currently under attack by our own intelligence agencies? Let's be real clear. The CIA just attacked the command-in-chief, which was immediately detected by NSA military intelligence and alerted to POTUS. Re-review all my crumbs, including today, yesterday, weekend. What does this mean? What actions are immediately occurring? If this leaks or the immediate action ongoing at Langley, you'll have your verification ahead of schedule. What happened with the CIA today, folks?
What that Haspel chick left.
Gina Haspel. Also, great. Eagle Crow. 66 plus 23 equals 89. There's got to be something there. Good call. And 8 and 9 equals 17.
Yep.
23. Note
This is
military.
where it gets good.
Okay. Note military intelligence has the same SAPs as NSA, CIA, etc., as designated post 9/11. Okay.
9/11?
Yes. How about that? 11/19, 1/19, 9/11. Note, I was still back here. Note, military intelligence has the same standard access protocols as, I believe that's what SAPs are, as NSA, CIA, etc., as designated post 9/11, meaning that military intelligence has the same level of communication as NSA and CIA. Why is this relevant? Who can be held hostage and controlled? CIA thinks its foreign offshore assets are strong enough to defend against the U.S. executive not accounting for military use on domestic soil. Why does the Constitution explicitly grant this authority to the president, and what is it to prevent? They knew our agencies would grow in power so much so they can hold the executive hostage or engage with bad actors. Trump nominated someone new to direct every agency but one. He controls the top. What are you getting out of that?
Well, who can be held hostage and controlled? CIA thinks its foreign offshore assets are strong enough. Where have we been seeing blackouts and government step downs and governments falling?
All around the world right now.
Yeah. Yep. So they thought that they were strong enough to like hold other countries hostage and use their assets over there.
Yep.
And what Trump did is he pulled all of his assets back from like Afghanistan and Iraq and brought more assets here, military assets, Marines, you name it. He's been ready for this for a while. That's why they wanted our troops all around the world, spread out.
Yes, and that's why, like you're talking about the assets, meaning the military, the DOD is no longer supporting CIA around the world.
Right, as of the 4th.
Yeah. Nicolette, I don't think General Hyten is a good follow right now. I was wrong on that. I'm sorry, but it looks like he's been. That's not really him, as per General McInerney.
I love that.
I can't say it. Hey, I'd rather not say. Says the D class has been found on Telegram. Michelle says Telegram Patriots Party Dropbox. Let's see if we can go there and find it, folks. Patriot Party. Peace Stone. Is this it? There's a couple Patriot parties. Can you guys send me the link? Dave, YouTube from Hyten. Okay, Jan, let me see. I have to I have to go to a restream chat on this broadcast, on this over here. So would you guys do me a favor? Whatever dropped, those last two drops of the Telegram and the, what do you call it? The, here's the declass. Could you do the declass again, please? And also the heighten on YouTube, please. Thank you. And
The next drop you need to go to is 147.
okay.
And we were just on 149, right, on the last drop that you, when you went outside the box. Wasn't that 149 that you just did?
No, I think it was 474.
No. When you went off grid, off of this dig, and you did the one that
yes.
Clint sent you, maybe?
Yeah, yep.
Didn't he go to 149?
No, he went to 449.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, it was it's the watch, the
Oh,
449.
gotcha. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I heard the 49, and I see that on the 147. But see, he's on one of the other posts, you missed saying what it says again here, where it says the biggest insider drop in the history of the world.
Yes, and posts online. Yeah.
Yeah, this is one that you were directed to today.
Yes.
We've been here before, but we're directed here today.
So that one was so the POL here I was directed to, but you're also saying that was in the other one.
Yeah, there was another one.
It.
Yeah, there's some.
17 has biggest drop on
Yes.
posts online.
It ties it together, and it says this is not a game, which was also referenced recently.
Right. Yep. Yep. Yeah, folks, this is, when people talk about this being, Q being a LARP or something, it's like, I'm sorry, but do you see the level of intelligent communication, next level AI communication that we're experiencing right now? Because it's next level stuff, people. It's like, it could be off planet. Let me see what these guys were dropping to me here. There's thank you, Jan, for that. And let me see if Yellow Rose, thanks for that. Guys, a couple of you have dropped me the D class. I'll go to that in a second.
19th of January, and I had to get back to you real quick because I just got some supporting information from other sources. This is the man who's going to be running the military of the United States for the foreseeable future. This is Air Force General John Earl Hyten. He serves as the 11th Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and very likely he's going to be the one calling the shots. He's going to be the one running the military show in this country. He was standing behind Donald Trump about a week or so ago when President Trump said the storm is coming. Remember that this is the man that I believe is going to be taking charge of this whole thing. Here is he's been tweeting, and I want you to see his tweets. From General Hyten, this is General Hyten. Do not give up hope. It may seem difficult to you, but we have everything under control. Stay tuned for more information. All stations are ready to go. This was tweeted just today, just yesterday.
Yeah. So this is what we've already covered. Okay. So this guy is covering it as if General Hyten is this account, and we don't believe it's the account because General McInerney said that an active military general would not be able to communicate like he's doing. So that's why we're going there. I want to read this. Tracker just brought this up. Lynn Wood said that today, as a nation, we are in uncharted waters with a storm ahead of us. When Washington crossed the Delaware, he wrote that the fog was so heavy and thick that he knew only God could have directed them across the river. Once again, we must trust God. He has a plan for us and He is in control. God will direct us to the other side of our present turmoils. All will be well. Wait on the Lord. Lynn.
100%.
Nice.
Yeah, we just talked about that pre-show too
Yep, we did.
in a 5-minute conversation.
Yes, exactly. Who let the bulls out? 474 Gematria, Todd, it equals let there be light. Yeshua, Alpha, Omega. Nice connection. Let's see. Let me see. So the D class that is here, guys, this is the 117 D class by DNI Ratcliffe. This is the 117 D class Ombudsman report. And then the others are 115. But there's a lot of D class here that you guys can see on Google Docs. Russia hoax docs, Hunter Biden files, D class, 94-page FBI effort to try and corroborate Steele dossier. Comey ignored State Department whistleblower on Hillary's crimes, her crimes as she climbed. Yeah, a lot of great stuff, guys. Thanks for those drops. And it has it by date. God, this is a lot being dumped right now. So the question is, what happens tomorrow, Todd, with all this information being dumped? Like, what does that look like? What does that look like tomorrow?
I think something is going to be dropped in the morning.
Yeah.
That is going to make Biden want to hesitate to go put his hand on that Bible.
Yeah.
It just feels like, it feels like something like that may happen, and that may slog the process. That's what, I was thinking how the process could be slowed because, there's two Anons. Well, 107 said that it's going to be a little bit of a muddied up process and it's going to take a little longer. How about tomorrow's inauguration gets delayed because the information is too strong, and there has to be some kind of a public. It's so strong that it cancels it.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily the big mousetrap that we think it is or hope it is, but it could be delayed. I never thought of that, but if there was a certain drop that brought huge suspect on him, and that's also going to put the ball in the court of the mainstream media, because they will, at that time, it's going to be so strong that they're going to have to report it, or they're going to become part of the conspiracy, part of being complicit. They're going to have to make that choice tomorrow, Dave.
Yep.
I think that's how you get the mainstream media over a barrel, is you give them this information, you make it publicly known.
Yeah.
And then everybody in the world is looking at them going, what are you going to do with this? Well, and remember, then they just like they did with the legislatures, just like they did with the courts, just what they did with the politicians that signed, the confirmation on the 6th. It's.
I think I lost you, bud. I think I lost you. Yeah. Kurt, would you drop a link to me on that as a chess strategy? That's is that Castle Rock or Castle Rook, where you move the king and the rook? Okay, so Assange, by the way, Kim.com, the he they were trying to get him because he created some stuff. He created MAGA dump. There's Todd back. Call him back. Hey man, can you hear me all right?
Yep. You're
Okay.
good.
Awesome. So back to what you were saying, and I'll get to Kim.com in a second. Yeah, what I was kind of saying, folks, and I want you to hear this, is that what if to keep it, and it was kind of a bit my monologue, I touched on it, is what if instead of Trump taking out Biden, instead of military taking out Biden, it forces the military, it forces the once all of the information is revealed, then treason is very clear, and thus the military would have to make that decision. So the only thing that Trump did was he authorized the declassification on his way out, right? You're going to see him leaving tomorrow. Yep, you're going to see him leaving tomorrow. You're going to see the thing. And then here in comes Biden, but the military has all this information, okay? All right. Then they have to take action, and now it's on the military because it's treason, and they can prove the treason. That's what's so absolutely that would be just like basically throwing it in their lap and having, seeing what they do with it. Now, if they postpone the inauguration, then Trump retains presidency, I believe. Anybody want to double check that? Maybe Christy, can you double check that for me? Yeah, and Teresa, maybe like Todd said, maybe the media calls out Biden. Maybe the media has to finally say, okay. Robert David Steele says tomorrow is EBS day. Okay. Yeah, FEMA has the power to arrest as well. Okay. Let's see. Trump's video on Telegram is 336. Q post 336 is spot on. Sniperwood, nice. Let's see what that is. 336. We were just there, I think. No. Congratulations to Doug Jones on a hard-fought victory. The write-in votes played a very big factor, but a win is a win. The people of Alabama are great, and the Republicans will have another shot at this seat in a very short period of time. It never ends. Julian Assange tweeted, I wonder how many dead people and illegal aliens voted for Doug Jones. Okay. Very timely. And he would know.
Bullseye.
Why must it be isolated and away from the 2016 election? Have faith. These people are stupid. That page cannot be found on whitehouse.org or .gov. Presidential executive order establishing. Here it is. Commission on Election Integrity. There it is. That was May 11th, 2017. So
it was just random, though.
2017. What's that, bud?
It was just random.
Yeah. And May 11th, 2017. They're already on it. The election integrity folks. They've got more evidence about election integrity, election, lack of integrity than you can. Shake a hanging Chad at.
Well, remember what Corsi said in his speech. Every time Trump looks like he's going to lose and there's no possibility, no way out, he always wins.
Yes, absolutely.
What are we going to see tomorrow, Dave?
Winning.
Are we going to see Biden nominated and then Trump goes home with all of his toys and just, sits in his house?
I think I don't think Trump's going anywhere, folks. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but the biggest thing, Todd, is here's President Trump. I don't always win. Just kidding. Yes, I do. As the Dos Equis guy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Put a link in my Telegram for the D class. Yes, Wendy. Let me see if I can do that. Copy, and let me do this. How do I post? New channel. How do I do this? I don't know how to do this. Contact, call settings, night mode. Add account. How do I post in Telegram? Do you guys know?
Christy.
Yeah. It's like I'm trying to here, maybe there. Yeah. Okay. It's there. Okay. Saved messages. It's the D-Class link is on my Telegram, and my Telegram is, I think, David Snedeker with the little green DS, as you guys can see here. No, you guys can't see that, can you?
Deep State.
Deep State, yeah, exactly.
Deep State Dave.
Deep State Dave. Just that's so we'll change the. If Biden gets inaugurated, I'm going to change it to that. I'm going to change the title of the show to that.
Yeah. Welcome to the Antifa Hour.
Yeah. The Antifa Happy Hour. Sorry, guys. Too soon?
That's funny.
That woke her up.
Yeah.
All righty. Okay. All right. I've got that. I do want to show this. Hold on. I think it's coming from Jessica, and I need to. What I wanted to show you guys was that's my Telegram. It's wait a minute, where is it? There's my Telegram right there. DS. It's a green circle with just DS and David Snedeker.
You got to stop doing that.
Why is my okay? Let me see there. I don't understand. Hold on, I got to do something here. I want to play a video for you guys that is that a few of you have dropped to me. I think. Let me find it. By the way, maybe the D class tomorrow, maybe SEAL Team 6. A few are asking. Cynthia?
Oh, it could. That's what we were talking about before, Dave. How many cards is President Trump holding right now that sink Biden's battleship?
Oh. I mean, and by the way, guys, how do you not play those cards? doesn't happen.
But exposure is necessary.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to see exposure of the mainstream media tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because that's the big propaganda arm that is yet to fall.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Okay. See mine. It says Castle Rock and Digital Soldiers on Telegram. Okay, we're gonna have to do that communication later. Shelley says nothing will ever return to the way it was. Much change necessary. Absolutely. White House
that's in a good way.
Put out President Trump gave clemency to Assange is not on it. I think Assange will be on it before the end of the day tomorrow. By the way, Kim.com, who is kind of a wanted internet pirate, if you will, but he's done amazing things for people. He's created MAGA Upload. He's a internet entrepreneur, and he also had evidence of the Seth Rich case that he wanted to present to Robert Mueller, but he is wanted in the U.S. I can't remember exactly for what, but he said in his tweet today that some people here. Let me just let me just read it to you. I just lost it. He said basically some people in the Trump camp have been dangling his name in front of Trump for a pardon, and he said he would not accept a pardon until Snowden and Assange have theirs, and he's willing to trade his pardon for Assange, which I thought was pretty badass. And he's been very adamant of about that. Dundas says they declassed 9/11. Is that in the dump? I didn't see that in the FBI declassified 9/11. Let's go to the archive. Whoa, this is Internet Archive. Dancing Israelis FBI report. Oh man, so we got some, looks like a lot is redacted. You know, this declassification with redaction is bullshit.
Yep.
You know, it's like, oh, he's declassifying. It's like, you know what? Give us something we can use. Or just stop playing games. Gonna have to probably how to best look at this. World Trade Center 1993 was an FBI job. That's the Corbett report. I've seen that. He does amazing work. But that's been out for a while. Hold on. I think, unless Corbett did it recently. This was 2018. Let me see. So I just put the declass docs on my Telegram, but I'll also post it on my Facebook.
Oh God. I just went to day one Jay Trumpet because he's been really good. I don't know who he is, but oh my God, he's been dropping fire. And I go 52 minutes back, and he addresses everyone with just a period, or he punctuates with a period, like to agree. But psycho, not patriot.
Mm-hmm.
Be slow to share info. Things will come in floods very soon. Verify everything. Amazing that
Good
message
point.
is hitting. That message is hitting home everywhere right now.
Good point. Really good point.
I love this. I think it's going to go a lot better than it appears right now. Our God is greater, and that is all there is to it.
Yeah.
and he changed his face from the Donald Trump to the Punisher.
Who did?
Day One J Trumpet.
Day One J Trumpet.
Day One
Nice.
Trumpet. Yeah.
Nice. Good call. VK's got a new backdrop. Some animals. Let's see if VK's got anything.
Holy shit.
America Piss Level 8.68. What's up?
I just was looking to see if Disclosed.tv had anything.
Uh-huh.
Guess where their crowd is gathering?
By the way, VK says ignoration. Ignoration. I love that. All right. What did you say?
There's a crowd with video that's gathering outside Comet Pizza.
Where? In DC?
Yeah, Disclosed.tv.
I love it. Here we go. What the F is going on in DC? Or what are we looking for here?
It's down. It says just in. It's 4 hours ago, but see, I think they shut off about 7 or 8.
I'm on their website. You went to their Twitter?
Yeah, I follow Disclosed.tv.
Hey, before we jump away from there, let's go to VK's video here. Well, actually, I can't do it. But let me do this. Let me take off the audio, and I'm going to show you the video the VK dropped on Back to the Future. And this is going to be huge, and I'll tell you why here in a second. Twin Pines Mall. This is a predictive programming of 9/11
I saw
of
that.
the Twin Towers. If you look at the time here, 1:16 a.m., you turn that upside down, it's 9/11. Okay, this was an actual predictive programming. Now it's 133. 33 is the Illuminati symbolism. Okay, there you go. All right. When he comes back, it's One Pine Mall. I'm sorry, Lone Pine Mall. Okay? As if the other one has been taken down, right? Even though they both had been taken down. Okay? The reason why I don't have the sound is because they can track the sound. What's he saying? Hold on. Let me see if I can do it with sound here. Hold on.
One of these pine trees, which is where the mall would eventually be built. So Marty ran over the pine tree, which turned it into Lone Pine Mall when it was originally Twin Pines Mall.
Okay. So that's VK, by the way. And what that's basically alluding to is a 9/11 D-class. Okay. Okay. That'll get people excited, by the way. Let me see. Disclosed.tv. Let me see where that takes us. Disclosed.tv isn't showing up. There it is. Okay. Let the cat out of the bag. I love it. Let the cat out of the bag. Wait a minute. Okay, I had you guys on that screen, right? Okay. This is an old, all right. 133 backwards is eel, a water snake. Angel, nice.
Good.
Yeah, 9/11 foreshadowing. John was in many movies. Yeah.
Even money.
Yeah. Yeah. I've not seen Governor Newsom's video, Dawn. What was it about? Please. So, yeah, that's old news, but the fact that they're going to do the D-class possibly in the next, 12 hours is huge. So, Todd, I'm at Disclosed TV here. Just in, someone on a scooter playing the ominous purge siren on the loudspeakers. DC goes into lockdown and gets ready for the big day tomorrow.
It's
okay,
at
here
4
it is.
hours. Yeah.
Here it is. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You won't even be able to walk down the street.
Mr. Elefantes.
Yep. Wow. Yeah. I love it.
Remember they said that some of these people won't even be prosecuted?
Yeah.
But they're going to be known.
Yeah.
And that's just, I mean, could you imagine living your life where you couldn't even go down to the local gas station because you'd be worried that somebody's going to take you out?
Yep.
Looking over your shoulder your whole life.
It's not even like, I don't think our movement would take people out necessarily, but if they're not prosecuted, they would make their life miserable.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying our movement, but how do you think Antifa and BLM are going to take it?
Right.
Because they're going to be pretty pissed off individuals. That the enemy of your enemy can be your ally, and I'm not saying we're allies, but you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
When this all comes out that they were the actual conspirators behind 9/11.
Right.
I don't care how much you think you hate this country and you've done things in the past.
Right.
That's going to open some eyes everywhere. That's a mass awakening. That's that mass pop that I was talking about, where everybody can look at it and go, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to have.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we would end up with a divided country anyway. See, something's got to be there to unite, and then I think the cherry on the top is JFK Jr.
Yeah.
And he'll not only unite the country, he'll unite the world.
That would be a really good way to do that.
And there's your happy ending, riding off into the sunset. Nasara Jasara. No more disease, no more wars, no free energy for everyone, no taxes. I could deal with that.
Yep. Definitely.
Humanity helping each other. No pollution.
Imagine that.
Med beds.
Imagine that.
A guy wrote a song about Imagine, didn't they?
Yep.
And what'd they do to him?
Yep. They killed him along with MLK and RFK and JFK Jr. supposedly. Truth Seeker, can you send that to me in the? Yeah, hold on. I'll try to find that. Christy, are you able to get to my Indoctrination Facebook Messenger and get it to my email, please? Unless Truth Seeker, you could send that to me there. Guys, we're overloaded with information right now. Patty, Dave, will that D class be in your hot zone on your Facebook page? On the Facebook page, not on the website. I don't think I'm going to have a chance to get it there. So just go to my Facebook page, David Snedeker.
Well, we could have Christy do it. She could sit up all night and wait for it and then put it on there because I'm sure she's not tired from last night.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly, right? I think she got 42 minutes sleep, by the way.
Yeah, poor Christy. Thank you.
Thank you, Christy. You're amazing. Hey, Stephanie says a guy on Cloud Hub. It is 11:21.
12:21 here.
12:21. Yeah, I'm at 10:21. 12:21. Cappy. Yep, and the executive order.
Epstein Island.
Stephanie Steed says the guy on Cloud Hub says he has confirmation from his relative in the military that it's going to happen tomorrow. And by that, Stephanie, do you mean the going dark? What exactly did he say, if you wouldn't mind sharing that? Again, this is a guy, with intel. They're not supposed to share this kind of stuff, so okay, Christy, I'll check that. George News are dropping on Telegram. Yeah, Tony thinks it's going to happen tomorrow. I think so too. It's just why would you miss this opportunity? You got them all there in the cage. Okay. Let me see. Hold on a second. It's hard for me to do all this. Yeah. So I couldn't find Michelle. I tried to search you, but I can't find you. Michelle McMillan didn't come up. Let me get down to the bottom here. Oh yeah, how about that? We watched that. Was it David Rodriguez that read that they don't want the kids watching the inauguration and they don't want you paying attention to the emergency broadcast system.
Yeah.
The in-doc messages from Truth Seeker, I think, and it's I can't remember what the hell that was. That's not very helpful, is it? Guys, would you let Christy know what I was looking for? Dave, Hawkeye has info. Hawkeye, where's your info, bud? Let me see. What am I missing? Let's see. Everyone take a deep breath with me, huh? Let's take a deep breath. Michelle heard 8:39 for EMS. Like 8:39 a.m. Because 8:39 would be, what time's it supposed to go down? At 9 o'clock? Let me look to my email. Oh, by the way, I've got something from Amber on the, let me share this real quick. Todd, maybe you could look this up. Amber posted, Kayleigh McEnany, blessed to have spent my last night in the West Wing with baby Blake. She even signed the press secretary desk before we departed the White House for the last time. This was at 6:54 p.m. Could you look that one up, Todd, please? And then 1:19:21, Ecclesiastes 3:11. Okay, Ecclesiastes 3:11. And He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart. Yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. She talking about President Trump there, or she?
Hey Dave, how about a countdown on that?
A countdown on 654, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, because 311
Nice.
would be 3, 2, 1.
That's right.
That's a straight countdown.
You're right. Wow.
I love
Nice
it when you
catch.
say that.
Nice catch. Guys, check this out. This is 654 and then 3, 2, 1. Well, it's basically 3 and then 2 dots and then 1, or 3. The 311 could easily be the 2, 1, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
You use both, then you use one.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
So, guys, we were just given a countdown from Kaylee McEnany. Amber, thank you for that. That was awesome. Awesome share there. Okay. I'm looking for Christy. Let me see. Guys, I gave you my email, and you guys are sending me stuff, but I got to tell you, a little overwhelming. Okay. Thank you, Christy. She searched several sites and found nothing on Assange being pardoned. Thank you for checking that out. Amanda Hammer. Okay. The Maxwell court doc decode is out. Interesting. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, let's take a look at this from Amanda. Okay, now. So this is the court doc. Now, supposedly they're releasing Maxwell's stuff, but they haven't done it today, right? Thank you, Agnes. Screen is fuzzy. It's actually the document. I think the document's fuzzy. Okay. So this is the case. The court will rule telephonically on the unsealing of materials relevant to docket entries on January 19th at 10 a.m. and communicate separately to counsel information for joining the teleconference. So they did release some of these documents today, yeah? All right. Now, 345, we just were with this yesterday with Anderson Cooper. Focus on papers on the table, graphic on top. They all belong to the same sick club. He's basically, I believe, we've looked at this before, and Anderson Cooper is shopping for children, or ADRENOCHROME. Okay.
Oh my God, Dave, you got to look at this.
Okay.
The 654 and then the 321. Do those separately.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. We'll come back to Amanda's here in a second, because if I don't follow Todd, he'll get a little testy on me.
Well, you just got to placate me here.
Okay. All right. So we're going 654, and then we're going 321. Remember, guys, this was a communication from Kaylee McEnany, her last night. 654. Whoa. Happy Freedom Day tomorrow, 2118. That's the top of the U.S. Capitol right there. I'm guessing that the Freedom Statue and Freedom Day have to do with the Q stringers for freedom. News unlocks map. So that was an Anon saying that, and then Q says news unlocks map. Wow. And then
What's
3, 2,
happening?
1.
What's happening tomorrow? You know,
Yeah.
you see that? Is that the top of his helmet up there on the statue? I didn't blow it up, but I just saw it.
Sorry, guys. Thank you. Is that the what? Top of
Is
his
that
helmet?
Yeah, is that like part of the helmet? That's like the feathery part of the
Yeah.
helmet, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's not a crow, is it?
No. No.
All right.
Yeah. Interesting. And then 3, 2, 1 was post 134 and 137 U.S. military.
U.S. military, and then look at the number in blue.
And by the way, U.S. military at the U.S. Capitol on
Yep.
Freedom Day. Okay,
Yep.
Freedom Day. Guys, it doesn't get any better than this. All right? That's the plume, yes.
Yes.
Whoa. Number 666 is in
Yep.
blue. Wow. Wow. Okay. And 666, February 5th, 2018. Why did the memo drop a Friday and before the SB, before the Santa Barbara? No. The special, but and before the, what was SB, dude? You brought me here. You got to tell me. Did this seem strange to you? Watch the news. Rothschild estate sale, Black Forest. Stock market dive, 666. Coincidence? Also, we're at 666. Soros transfer of wealth, Dopey freed. Marriage for power, not love. Hilton, Roth, Soros, Clinton, etc. News unlocks map. That's the second one, Todd.
God, this is it. Yeah.
Think mirror. Which team? They don't know. Apache. Okay? They just mentioned 2 supercomputers. These people are evil. Still don't believe you are sheep to them? That was in the monologue. I talked about that. 2020 coming. Public is
Here it
vital.
is.
Release of info vital. Release of info vital. Outrage. Justice. Can we simply arrest the opposition without first exposing the truth? Follow the light. Dude.
It's exactly
Wow.
spot on.
Wow. Oh,
20
you know why, guys? I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Am I on the wrong? I'm on the wrong thing here. I'm sorry, guys.
Damn it, Dave.
Well, they saw the first 2, but they didn't see the second 2 because it just blew up. There we go. 666. This is it, guys. Sorry about that. Okay.
Wow.
Here we go. Dude, this is amazing. Off Kaylee McEnany's post. Wow. Wow. 2020 coming. Clear vision. Public is vital. Release of info vital. Outrage, justice. Can we simply arrest the opposition without first exposing the truth? No, we cannot. So the truth will set us free tomorrow.
Yep.
That's fantastic. And by the
Yep.
way, Todd, if we go up to the blue in this one, we've got 2 more posts. We've got 55 and we've got 44.
Yeah. And also, you've got a 99, which is a mirrored, different way of mirroring. 999 is a different way of mirroring 666. I checked it out. It's okay. It's not a mind blower, but
don't get in the way of this one though. 44, right? Before POTUS departs on Friday, he will be sending an important message via Twitter. Okay? 55. Look to Twitter. Exactly this. My fellow Americans, the storm is upon us. God bless. God bless. Now, on 44, Todd, it does say before POTUS departs on Friday, he will be sending an important message via Twitter. But then on 55, it says look to Twitter. It doesn't necessarily have to be his.
Right.
Wow. Right. Wow. Got it. Jessica Sievers, thank you. Todd, that was awesome, man. Look at that, dude. So we guys, you see where we ended up there? There's 27, 55, 44 here. And I'm going to have to look up 27 now because you get double numbers. We always go there, but 55 and 44 on the 666. And then if you go down that path, let's see what 27 says. Wait a minute. "27. Not everything can be publicly disclosed because so much ties back to foreign heads of state. Much will be revealed. We want transparency, but not at a cost we can't recover from." You were just talking about that one, Todd.
Yep.
Yep. It's amazing how this kind of comes together. Guys, there's like almost 5,000 17 drops, okay? So do you understand how when we're pointed to the same 2 or 3 over and over again in these final countdown days, that's really, really significant, okay? Okay. And I want to go back to, so that was awesome. So let me go back to Amanda. Now, Amanda.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Okay.
We got to finish this one. We got to go to 96.
96. Where are you getting that one from?
96 and 69. They're both out of, trust me, time stampers.
Okay.
They're all of, it's hard. I see I work it fast. I don't have to double check my own.
Okay.
Oh, it's on 654 in the blue in the middle. It's 96 and 69.
Okay.
Those are
654.
significant. Those are mirrored numbers too.
96 and 69. Yep, I see it. 96, 69.
I did 96 first.
Okay, 96. Anonymous. Obama sent $221 million to Palestinians right before leaving office. The payout. Amazing how things make sense once you are asked a question. That's the entire point of this operation. It's up to you all to collect archives safely and distribute in a graphic that is in order with the crumb-dums. It will all make sense. Once it does, we look to you to spread and get the word out. Timestamps will help you validate authenticity. Your president needs your help. He wants full transparency for the great people of this country. Everything stated is for a reason. God bless patriots.
What are we doing, Dave?
Full transparency, baby.
We're getting the word out.
And timestamps will help you validate authenticity. And we look to you to spread and get the word out. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep, awesome. Do it, Q. 69. Godspeed to those who will be put in harm's way. You are the bravest men and women on earth. We will never forget. All share one title in common, and that is the title of hero. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restoreth my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. For even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Memo before Super Bowl, Sniperwood. Thank you for that. Brilliant. Thank you. Yes. Beautiful. All right. Back to Amanda. Now, Amanda goes to this 345 post, but why are we at this 345, Amanda? What's the...
I imagine she
oh,
mirrored
there
the...
it is. For unsealing docket entries.
Gotcha.
345. Yep, good. Takes us to Anderson Cooper, looking for a chrome or children. Focus on papers on table, graphic at top. They all belong to the same sick club. Then she goes to 356, trip test. And we may have exhausted our ability to remain safe, calm. Snow White, rig for silent running, unknown return, Godspeed, Patriots. That's 362. Clock started 10 days. What happened on 12/7? Interesting. 422, test 2. 468, CodeMonkey, once validated, can you provide a secure board to post under your control to prevent further issues? IP device kept the same for your verification. Trip secured at highest level. Big events coming. 231, that's code. Confirm, con dark, castle active, red 1, red 2, sat 40,000 foot, satellite secured, Godspeed, papers, WRWY. But this is like code, red 1, red 2. This is all good. HRC tried to cut a deal today. We said no. 315. Justice. His speech in Pensacola mentioned the U.S. military providing justice throughout the world. I hope that isn't just standard neocon justification to be the world's policeman. What has been said about the U.S. military? The speech yesterday verified and unlocked so much. Expand your thinking, reread crumbs, re-listen to yesterday's speech, connect the markers, news in all forms unlocks the map. Expand your thinking, the Great Awakening. Timestamp U.S. military against POTUS recent tweet. U.S. military, how many clues must we provide as the world turns? As the world turns. Where were we just at with that?
I said that offhand when I said the world's going to turn its heads.
Okay.
The world turns, and then we hit that drop.
Okay.
But we got to finish. There's this last 2 more posts, and I think we're done with Kaylee's. But they're both significant.
Oh, cool.
And so I mirrored the 654 and the 321. I ran it back up. I did 456 and 123.
Okay, hold on. I got 2 more of this. 320. Not understanding why the drops today aren't being understood. Expand your thinking. Important. And then 335, timestamp Q post 03 against POTUS's tweet 1310, no coincidences, Q. Okay, Amanda, really great stuff. Interesting that Amanda Todd took the codes from the court, what the court is considering for unsealing. And remember, 17 said, or Ezra said, keep an eye on Maxwell.
Yep.
Right? And so this could be a great code. And all those were really great because it was all kind of gearing up to what's happening now. Right? The clock is running, all that. So great work, Amanda. I love that you did that. Great stuff. That's Amanda Hammer, everybody. And let me get back to Kaylee. So you did.
we did the 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown,
Yep.
and we had to mirror that just to clean it up to finish it off,
Right.
and it does a good job.
4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3. Right.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Wow. 4, 5, 6 is Washington crossing the Delaware here, folks. Okay. And 1, 2, 3 is nothing is random. Everything has meaning. Plus, plus, plus.
And that almost talks to Amanda's dig, you know? She pulled it off Doc's. Everything has meaning.
Yep. Nothing is random. Everything has meaning.
It's all tied together.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow.
So I think we're pretty much confirmed we're going to have some serious information flowing tomorrow.
I think so, man.
I mean, what else do you need?
Yep.
Or you could maybe you could go to somebody and you could like get their opinion on tomorrow. But I think the guys that did the plan kind of wrote this.
Yes.
So
Hey.
I don't know.
Hey, Solomon just released the federal FBI docs. Mostly redacted.
Great.
Operation. This is ridiculous. Federal
Operation.
Bureau. Okay.
Operation Redaction.
Christopher Steele was interviewed by the Grosvenor Hotel, London. There's enough information here. I think I've seen this. Is this the new release? There's going to be enough to hang them in this, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So that is that's from Helen. Thank you, Helen. Let me and I want to find out, Helen, are you sure that Solomon released that? John Solomon?
Isn't that just the news?
John Solomon, yeah, I think so. Let's see. I'm having trouble seeing, following that email there of the cabal.
Anybody else out there looking forward to Nasara?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me. Yeah. Gina says, you all know what I heard today. Ezra is JFK Jr.'s son. We saw what we think to be him in the video of Timber.
Yeah.
So Gina, that could, we were talking about that. And Tina, I think plus is Saudi Arabia, right? Was I accurate on that earlier? Dude, this is unbelievable. Okay, Silver Girl Black has the decodes, the 9/11 decodes. George Sonis, Wolfowitz. When did these come out? Wow, dude. Holy cow.
Well, I had a theory that the drop, the info drop was going to be the key to whatever the reaction at the inauguration was going to be.
Yeah.
I feel pretty justified with the Q drops confirming.
Yeah. Wow, dude. This is so let me see if I can pull it up over here. Holy cow. Transparency, folks. This is what 17 has been about all along, and and also it's it's what is going to be their downfall, is all the things that they threw right in our face.
But why did they have to go and use the 3-pointer at the buzzer to win, though, if they had it won already? I wish they would have just won the game a little earlier, guys.
Well, Todd, I asked, my friend who called me yesterday, I said, when, you're a movie maker, a filmmaker, when do you want your climactic scene? Do you want it at the beginning of the movie, the middle of the movie, or the end of the movie?
The beginning.
Yeah, you want your cake before dinner too, don't you, pal?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Put the fork down.
Why is there a cork on your fork?
Mother, not mother.
May I be excused?
May I go to the bathroom? Thank you. Okay.
That was a funny movie. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
God, dude, that was one of the greatest movies ever.
Yes.
I just
I might watch that tonight.
I was just thinking, I can't wait to I can't wait to show my daughter that movie. I don't think I've shown her that yet. Oh my God. Oh, it's such a great movie, guys. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels is such a great movie. Okay, so Trump is supposed to leave tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., right? That's 8 a.m. Eastern time? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I got to pull. Wow, folks. This is like I'm trying to get a little sip of water, and this is like a fire hose coming at me here. You guys are coming from all different directions. It's amazing. Let me see. She was moved. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Hold on, I got to look at something here. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Ghislaine Maxwell was moved to a secured location 2 days ago. Yeah, we know a lot about Ghislaine. Her Terramar project. She was a, Watch the Water. She's a submarine pilot. They have an underwater entry into Epstein Island. Here she is with the water in the background. She has this Terramar project where she could actually give passports and documentation in maritime law. Daughter of a CIA and MI6 spy by the name of Robert Maxwell, who was very rich and a publisher. Yeah, she was moved. Now if it's green, it just happened. John Neal, but I don't understand why I'm here. Did you send me to the wrong place? Hold on. If it just happened. I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. Yeah, so can you help me out with that, Resident Karma? Can you I can't find what's happening that I missed here. Yeah. More than 41 million hours of online chess have been watched on Twitch during the COVID-19 pandemic. Wow. Okay, there you go. So that's what I'm missing here, is that Wikipedia page. Let's see. Price of Orange, Princess of Orange, and Prince of Orange. Not Southern France. Okay. We're gonna let's have a chat tomorrow. I'm missing what you're putting down, and I don't want to do that. So let's connect offline. She was moved to a secure location 2 days ago. And the green bar, if it's green, it just happened. Okay, but I'm not seeing that because maybe that we lost that time. Okay, sorry for that, guys. But here we go. Okay. Yeah, to be continued. All right. So, let me go to, okay, this just came out. Lindsay just shared this executive order on the revocation of Executive Order 13770 by authority vested in me. Ethics commitments by executive branch appointees is hereby revoked. Effective at noon, January 20th, 2021. Employees and former employees subject to the commitments in Executive Order 13770 will not be subject to those commitments after noon, January 20th, 2021. Okay, that's from Donald Trump. Now let's go to Executive Order 13770. And that was January 28th, 2017. Requires political appointees to agree to additional restrictions by signing an ethics pledge. Additionally, it revokes and supersedes Executive Order 13490 and 13490 is most likely Obama's. January 21st, 2009. Yeah. So it's an ethics pledge. So it's basically he's revoking that so people can not be held to this is the way I take that. Thank you, Lindsay. That just came out. Okay. Let me see. We the media, Trump will depart Joint Base Andrews tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would watch if I were you. RSBN will cover. I've got to be there for you guys. I gotta live stream that. So that means I'm up at 5 or 4 before that, 4:45. But let's do that together tomorrow morning. I'll come live 4:45. And that should be interesting, Todd. What do you think? Did I lose you, brother? Why don't I cut you loose, man, if I haven't already? You've already done enough damage for one night. Okay? Okay, it's time to cut you loose, Todd. You're holding me back here. You know. So yeah, gotta say goodnight, my friend. All right. Get some sleep, buddy. Great job tonight. Awesome stuff. I mean, guys, I don't know about you, but you know, going down those timestamps with Todd and seeing how much we're being communicated to just tonight, regarding about what's going to happen, that's huge. Okay. Okay, we'll do. Let's see. Resident or Kristen Lopez, Trump decode incoming. We want to extend to them our very best wishes, and we wish them a lot of luck. A very important word, luck. Luck in Jewish gematria. Jewish gematria brings us to do it Q. Chris says, I just ran it, same result. Luck in Jewish gematria brings us to do it Q. Right? G matrix, we go luck, and that takes us to Jewish gematria. Okay, Messiah, decoding Sag ID, decode encoding, decode God, decode behold light, decode the end, do it Q. Boom, boom, boom. That's huge. That's huge. So awesome. Also, frogs. Okay, frogs. We're the frogs, folks. Keck. Luck. Also, John. Beast time. And with that, I want to take you all to... I'm sorry, I thought you were with me on that little dive. My bad. I went down to the gematria. Okay. And that's where we found do it Q right here. Okay. And that was directly as a result of Kristen doing the Trump decode incoming. What his speech was today, we want to extend it to them, meaning the incoming administration, our very best wishes, and we wish them a lot of luck. A very important word, luck. Okay? Now let me take you to Barb's dive. By the way, that was a screenshot. Okay, that's why I'm having problems with that. Here we go. Okay, so this is Barb's drop here. Basically, what she did was, let me go to, if President Trump, by the way, Barbara can't post on Facebook or use Messenger, which is a tragedy because she's a warrior out there in this fight, and she drops brilliant stuff. If President Trump's farewell speech, he said luck, a very important word. Luck in gematria was John. In alphabet number code, it adds up to 38. Okay, 3 plus 8. Let me show you that. Okay, where is it? It adds up to 38. Which one? I was looking at John, right? Was that the English gematria? Yeah. Okay. And the math on that, Barbara, I'm not sure, but I'm going to run with it knowing that you did the math. But it adds up to 38. 3 plus 8 equals 11. Drop 11. Key military intelligence versus Facebook. I'm sorry, FBI, CIA, NSA, no approval or congressional oversight, state secrets upheld under Supreme Court. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the military? POTUS. Under what article can the president impose military intelligence take over investigations for the three-letter agencies? Treason is one across those particular agencies. What conditions must present itself? Why is this so very important? Who surrounds POTUS? Generals, military. They lost this very important power, the one area of the government not corrupt and directly serves POTUS. Okay? And luck in Gematria numerically is 233, 282, 447. So 233 is flash directive, start code activated instruction, log 167 FVC, 4chan, 8chan, confirming, key secured. Remember, watch the keystone, but also this is more about the 8chan to 4chan to 8chan transfer. This is more code for computer. 282, watch the news. Leakers exposed. These people are stupid. I have a question. The 10 days, darkness, when? That's an anon asking Q. Q says shutdown. Shutdown. When is shutdown? Okay. So basically, the 10 days darkness when? Q doesn't say there's not going to be 10 days of darkness. Does they? Do they? Right? He says shutdown. Okay. Is that government shutdown? Because the government will be shut down when Biden cannot take the oath of office. Okay. And Trump is left. Government shutdown. Military takes over. Tribunals. Treason, destroy the incorporation, the United States incorporation, and go back to the republic for which it stands. One nation under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. 47, you can paint the picture based solely on the questions asked. Be vigilant today and expect a major false flag. Does anyone find it to be a coincidence? There's always a terrorist attack when bad news breaks for the Dems. What is that called? FF. Military relevant. How? They can stop it because FFs are carried out not by the military folks but by the FBI. Barack Obama could not and would not allow the military to destroy ISIS. Why? Because he was a part of creating ISIS. How was ISIS formed? And also John McCain. When? How has POTUS made such progress in the short time he's been president? Alice in Wonderland. Because the military is on his side. The military asked him to run. Beautiful, Barb. Thank you for that. Great stuff down that stretch there. Folks, if I'm going to get up early and do this with you, I'm going to need to get to sleep, especially after last night's 8-hour show. Breaking urgent, Joe Biden is finished, Chinese news. This was January 19th, first published on BitChute, but did we see it before? Let's play a little bit of this and see what's going on.
Freaking out right now. Let's get straight into this. I'm watching this and I have posted it up on YouTube. Ka sent it to me. Thank you so much. Ka308, you're amazing. Oh my God, another ad. So this is coming straight from China. Okay, so our title today, why Zhang, Zhang, Meng, these three will end the CCP completely. Pay attention.
我们先直播说了一个很重要的事情啊，大家可能有的人在考虑。今天早上我们直播时就问了这个啊，今早上安红还有这个莫博士还有赵博士说，郭先生说啊，这个大选将以滑稽啊方式结束，是吧？然后 前几天说啊，这个中共某一派某家出手了，伯伯是记得郭建说过这话吧？是吧？对，记得，对，出手了。然后郭建说啊，将以滑稽邪术，还透露说什么什么黄色的。
The election is going to end in a funny way, and he revealed sex tapes.
郭先生直接说了
Mr. Girls said directly,
问到底怎么回事啊？
this is in regards to the 3 laptops
透露那么一丁点
of Hunter Biden's.
之前我们说过91号文件、94号文件，伯伯是艾丽女士记得吧？是吧？对。
I don't want to talk over him.
91号、94号。
I've already viewed part of this,
我们之前说过91号是谁手上有？
but I'm afraid it's going to be
94号谁手
deleted,
上？
so I want to
其
get
中
out
一
there.
个是文字版的，一个是视频版的。
Okay, we got a text
文字版
version,
的就
a video
藏到
version,
视频版的就是硬
and
盘
hard drives.
所以我们这里说是硬
The
盘。
hard drives. 3
告
of
诉
them.
大家啊，据细据可靠的，过几天大家会在外
This is just coming out in Western media now.
见到。
I became aware of it, I believe, Tuesday,
大家知道
and have been breaking it ever since then.
出手了，有3份重要的硬盘已经到了司法部手上。
The hard drives have been sent to the Department of
本来
Justice,
是他们给司法部的，但是
but someone within the DOJ
这个拜登
working for Biden held it up.
Okay, I think I've seen this one before. Sneadheads, do you remember this one? Let me see. Yeah, I think it's old. Yeah, that's old stuff. Guys, all you gotta do is look at the dates. So this has been out. See, this is one of the things that we, because I could take you to G News and .org, and this stuff is all on there. Okay, all this stuff is on gnews.org. Okay, they got some great stuff. So, but the thing about this is that this is one of the many things that they have that is going to expose them, right? That is going to expose them. No question about it, okay? Thank you guys for that clarification. Karen, yes, see you tomorrow. Ivanka Trump on Telegram just now, 11:11. D-Class 9/11 link. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can get to the Telegram. Let me see. And do we know that's Ivanka's? Do we know it's Ivanka on Telegram? But if she just posted 11:11, she's posting a lot. Holy cow! What's going on? Is that the right sign? January 15. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this is. I don't know what Ivanka's stuff is. Ivanka Trump Global Organization. Yeah. E will help you's latest on Telegram. I don't even know if that's Ezra Cohen Watnick on Telegram, guys. Travis, what do you think? Because oh, by the way, TV show 24, Patriotic Mama. Who had that on? Was that VK? Did VK have patriotic? Let me see. VK. I think. These are the pardons. No pardon for Assange. That's got to come out. If Trump doesn't pardon Assange, guys, you're gonna hear me go off. but that's not going to happen. I can't believe he's not going to pardon Assange. VK, let me go to VK. I think VK had something on that. This was the yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the mass email sent to thousands of teachers in California. That was unbelievable. About don't watch them. Don't watch the inauguration. Oh yeah, Vincent Kennedy also said, "Good morning, Patriots. Let's not forget Obama gave away ICANN, DNS, kind of a big deal. That's the internet, folks. That's the internet. Obama gave that away as part of his treason against these United States." Okay, it wasn't VK, obviously. It wasn't VK. Let me go to, let me make sure. Hold on a second. Let me just look for a few more things, guys, and David J. Harris Jr., which, by the way, I saw at the rally on the 6th. Didn't get a chance to say hi to him. I would have told him, pull back the ads on your website, dude, because it's pushing a lot of people away. But I think he does some great work. I love to listen to his voice of reason. He said, "Alert! If you are in DC, get out now. Please sound the alarm." Okay? If you are in DC, get out now. Please sound the alarm. So I would not want to be in DC, guys. You know me. I was there in the heart. I was in the heart of the of things on the 6th. That was a very different place. Okay. Okay. Now hold on. Let's see. Thank you. Tina, let me see. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Get a plan. Okay, interesting. Okay. I have a tip, a private tip, but a pilot was flown from from California to Delaware to fly Biden to D.C. And then they blamed Trump for not sending Air Force One. Okay, and we got the number of a plane, and I'm not sure I can see that. Open a new window. Let me see if I can blow that up a little bit. Can you send me the numbers of that? Let me try something here. Guys, can you try to track down a plane? I believe it's N8348Z or 2. N8348Z or 82. Do you guys know how about Air Force Vet? Do you have access N8348Z or 2? Johnny, let me check that link that you're dropping right there. Let me check that out. All right, I'm done with Telegram. So much. Not done with it, but it's just so much fake stuff on Telegram. Where's my thread? Where's my? Let me see. Okay, that's odd. By the way, Joe Biden talked about dying today, didn't he, guys? Talked about dying. If you guys have that clip, please send it to me. And I'm losing my... Yeah, we got to be careful. We got to double, triple check. Okay, the numbers are N8348Z or 2. I think it's Z. N8348Z. That second 8 might possibly be a B, but I don't think it is. So we're trying to find out who owns that plane. Okay. And I believe that's the plane that flew Joe Biden to D.C. Okay. Now, let me get this. Okay. All right. So I lost my chat. Where the heck is my... There it is. Okay, that's what I was looking for. All right. So I got to find... yeah, Trump did not pardon Assange yet. And Johnny, I'm looking for that link. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, so Silver Girl Black, I got that link. That's fantastic. I got to pull that up for us. And okay, and it looks like damn it. Let me see if I can find that. Let's see. Okay, Hawk, I'll check the messenger. I've been missing you tonight. Yeah, Tampa Granny, I posted your Twitter page, good stuff about Lindsey Graham questioning Brett Kavanaugh about Americans committing crimes with foreign countries. That's treasonous. We've played that multiple times on the broadcast, and that's basically what it goes to treason. Criminal indictment, 9/11 attacks on America. The names will shock the nation. This is huge. Let me see. And Johnny, I was trying to find yours, and I think this is it. Okay. Now, okay. Ivanka Trump attempted coup. I don't think this is her. I don't think this is her. And by the way, hold on. Yeah, I don't think that's her. She's saying whatever you see from the Biden administration, it's massive theatrics. I don't think she's doing that. But at any rate, let me look up some of these other things. Okay, now, this is This is the D class of 9/11. Okay, but I don't know. Do we know that this was just recently? Okay, because Don Bailey, this is criminal action for full punitive damages, common grand jury concerning September 11th Black Op attack on America against Richard Cheney, Dick Cheney, John Brennan, John Ashcroft, Robert Mueller. Remember, he was the FBI director during this time. George W. Bush. By the way, John Brennan was the CIA director. George Herbert Walker Bush, Kevin Spacey, Barack Obama, John McCain, James Baker, Edgar Bronfman Sr., whose daughter was just put away for the Nexium cult. Paul Wolfowitz, Richard Pearl, Peter Monk, Condoleezza Rice, George Soros, John Kerry, Bandar bin Sultan, David Rockefeller, Brent Snowcroft, Zbigniew Brzezinski, who's Mika Brzezinski's father, who's married to Joe Scarborough, and Hillary Rodham Clinton, Honorable Jim Hardesty, Okay, now, okay. Guys, do we know when this was released? Do we know when, there it is. Okay. Okay. We're finding a single engine on that aircraft, but there's no way they flew Biden on a fixed-wing single-engine plane. So something's not checking out here. Maybe the number was wrong or something, but they wouldn't have put Biden on a single-engine plane. I don't think, but that doesn't make any sense that they would. But so let me go to, guys, let me go to the chat and let me know. Let me see. The plane, there's not a picture of the plane. Thank you, Christy. There's not a picture of the plane, but here's the thing. Bravo Zulu. So it's BZ, probably. Can you let me know when the 9/11 documents were released? Can you find the origin of the 9/11 documents? Because it's not what I thought it was going to be, and so I'm questioning what it is. Who released those documents? Okay. Air Force Vet 8700. Dave, I confirm. November 834 Bravo Zulu carried Sniffy to D.C. Call sign EDG34AC Boeing 737-73Q. Beautiful. Okay. Nice. So it's a Boeing 737. That's why I was saying it couldn't have been a. I gave the wrong number then. It's 834, November 834, Bravo Zulu. Beautiful. Now, okay, interesting. Okay. More on that later, maybe tomorrow. But thank you for that. Let's see. Yeah. Cheyenne Mountain, an underground facility carved in granite rock, North American Aerospace Defense Command in Colorado, was designed to ride out a nuclear attack. Castle Rock from Mary. Now, do we know for sure that it's called Castle Rock? Okay, Silver Girl Black. They've got it from a post on Facebook dated 1/17/2021. Can't get back to the place I was. Okay. Yeah, Tammy, the date I'm concerned of in the 9/11 D class was released 1/17/21. Okay. So this hasn't been seen before 1/17/21, right? Okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right. So this is Ghislaine's last move. She was moved. Oh, that's a new Washington Post. I can't get on the Washington Post because I'm not going to pay for it and give them any business. But she was moved to federal jail in Brooklyn. What was the date on that, Christy? Was that a recent thing, or was that like today? Thank you. And let me pull this up on Gab. Yo, Q Army, Q Proof, sick. Jordan Sather, Destroying the Illusion, Q Proof level metal. Let's check this out together. Let me see if I got you, make sure I got you. Okay, I got to cut the music off, otherwise we're going to get screwed. Because they'll get me on copyright, even though they let everybody else break copyright. The ones they don't want talking, they're going to make it. They're going to break. They're going to get you on copyright. Okay, this is military. It looks like on the other side of the wall. Tenth Mountain Division. Movement of military assets, 10th Mountain Division. This is, now we knew they were there because I believe that Pence talked to them the other day in front of the Capitol, but this is a great confirmation that Red 4 has been carried out because the 10th Mountain Marine Division is there. And so that is a Q proof for Red 4. Folks, I believe the only red that we're waiting on is the Red 2, which are the comms blackout. Possibly Red 5, Red 6, which is the Secretary of Defense instruct, if we haven't already received that instruct. Okay, so let me go back to this 9/11D class. Obviously, everyone should read this, but they're going after Cheney, Rice, Bush, Clinton, all these people, okay? And they're getting into it. I don't know if this case was decided upon. Okay, we order that George Soros be executed twice by firing squad before a live television audience. Okay. See, this is a case, but the case is a criminal case, Northern District of Nevada, but you can charge allegations against somebody, but you can't recommend the sentencing in a criminal case like this. It's going to weaken your argument, which is probably why these people are still walking around free, because this doesn't look to me to be a viable criminal case just on the surface of it. Now, are some of the facts in it truthful? Probably. A lot of these people were involved in this, if not all of them. So I'm not going to challenge that. But is there any teeth in this? Do you guys see any teeth in this? Because all I see is bark. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, the pardons are released. Yes. We've got those right here. Also, by the way, the declass of certain materials related to the FBI's Crossfire Hurricane investigation. That's going to be interesting. That should come out hopefully in the morning. Guys, what do you think about all this stuff coming out and the timing on it as well? Yeah, and the judge hadn't signed it. Yeah. John Prof says right shoulder denotes former wartime service, meaning that 10th Mountain had it on his right shoulder, right? Yeah. Castle Rock was is a fictional Maine town that was written about by Stephen King. Yeah, the pardons are released. Still no Assange. But let me get to that. Let me get to executive grants of clemency. Statement from the press secretary. Granted pardons to 73 individuals and commuted the sentences of an additional 70. Todd Bollinger, okay, pled guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit honest services fraud. He has taken full responsibility for his conduct. Veteran of U.S. Army. Abel Holtz, Rick Renzi, Kenneth Curson. I'm not going to go through all these because I want to get to bed. Bill Capri, Musa, Shayota, Glenn Moss, Lewandowski. Yeah. Sneds, if you want to dig into this, let me know your thoughts on some of these cats. Yeah, none of them, I don't know any of them off the top of my head, but if I read, I'd probably know a few, but not too much. So, you know, I'm just concerned about, you know, Snowden but primarily Julian, because I think Snowden might be CIA anyway, and that's why he's not going to get pardoned. But I'd be very, very surprised if Julian did not get pardoned. And yeah, okay. So nothing earth-shattering. What we really want to know about is you know, what's going down tomorrow, guys, and what's that going to look like. And tomorrow is going to be an historical day, so I do want to get to bed so that we can you know, get to it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is good. Let me finish with this. This is from Jennifer. Jen, Q post 44. Let me pull that up. Q post 4414, Red 4, Red 6, Castle Rock found, right? We were just talking about this, okay? Office of the Vice President release, Pence will deliver remarks to 10th Mountain Division soldiers. We saw him delivering those remarks, and then we just got the confirmation that they were still there, okay? Pompeo tweets a photo of 6 bottles of red wine. We covered that the other night, okay? You know, red 6, right? 6 bottles of red wine. Pompeo tweets a photo of 6 bottles of red wine. I just said that. I'm tired. I'm very tired. Very tired. Mike Lindell tweets a photo of his boat named Castle Rock and says he likes to watch the water. Lindell is playing in very interestingly into all this. And the real Mike Lindell. Let's see if we can find that. By the way, this is evidence of fraud. One page of hundreds of proof President Trump got around 79 million votes to 68 million votes for Biden. I think it was much greater than that. Here are the pages of the machine voter fraud evidence that came out last week, and the media, including Twitter, has tried to bury it. This is an attack on our country. We try to prevent a tweet like this that otherwise breaks the Twitter rules from reaching more people, so we have disabled most of the ways to engage with it. If you want to talk about it, you can still retweet with comment, learn more. Are you serious? It won't let me retweet him. Unbelievable. This tweet. That was ridiculous. That I got to jump through those hoops. That son of a bitch, Jack, just stopped me from doing what I wanted to do. Think about that. They stopped me from doing what I wanted to do. Was it hurting anybody? No. That's a violation of my rights as a American. This is ridiculous. As a human sovereign being. Cyber warfare attack against. Let me see. So I'm not seeing the picture of his boat. But, and he likes to watch the water. By the way, that's, one of the spots that I was videotaping. This was Harris last January 6th. He was reporting from his room like I was when I got back. I'm not seeing Lindell. Did I go down the wrong path here, maybe, with Lindell? But at any rate, if he tweeted that, I have no reason to believe he did not, about his boat and watching the water. But he calls his boat Castle Rock. Do you guys know where that tweet is by chance? And when was it? When did he do it? Not seeing it. Okay. So, all right, guys. Well, listen, let's wrap this up. Let's get to bed. I'm going to try to get up really early and cover that live with President Trump tomorrow morning. So let's get some sleep and meet back here at like 4:45. I got to set my alarm, but 2 nights of very little sleep is not going to be easy. All right. Love you all. Quick prayer. Dear God in heaven, thank you for bringing us together this evening, and please, Lord Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, watch over this country in the next 24 hours and beyond, but primarily, please help President Trump, support and strengthen he and his family and the military and the Q team and the Anons and the Autists and the digital keyboard warriors, the Snedheads that are actively engaged in this peaceful revolution. We ask you to turn the hearts of darkness into light of those who have done tremendously horrible things to other human beings. And we ask you to turn their hearts and turn themselves in and confess and to move on beyond where we are together on this planet and leave this planet alone, leave this satanic cult out of our planet for good, so that we might thrive as a civilization like never before. Thank you for watching over me and my family and all the SNETheads and this team. And we ask you to bless this nation, bless this planet, bless all the humans on it, and help us to bring these people to justice so that we may continue on and flourish under President Donald John Trump in whatever way that works for you. Thy will be done. In your name, Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen. And there you have it. Folks, if somebody needs Q confirmations, please share this. If they just need kind of an overall view of things, please share the previous broadcast. Good night, Dave. The wife and I enjoyed your stream. God bless America. That Patriot Man. Thank you for that. Yes, you are welcome. Thank you, guys. Please like and share, subscribe so that you know when I go live, which hopefully will be in the morning. Dawn of the New World ahead. William, absolutely. I agree. Keep our people safe. Thy will be done on this earth as it is in heaven. Stand strong. Good night. Much love, Sneds. God bless you. Where we go one, we go all, folks. Yeah, let's, tomorrow, folks, is a huge, huge day in our human history. Let's embrace it. Let's send it nothing but light and powerful prayer. And let's tip the scales in favor of humanity in the next 24 hours, shall we? All right. Love you all.